My name is Gary the Numbers Guy. This is the Sunny Owls edition of 305.
It is.
This is my tag team partner.
Yeah, your boy Fresh for back again on another episode, and nice studio, right?
Listen, man. I have been to a lot of studios, and when I built this bitch, I said, you know what? We have to stand out because sometimes, just being one of the best fucking mics out there isn't enough. Sometimes having all the influence in the world behind the scenes isn't enough. So sometimes, you got to give these guys a little extra. So we decided to show a little leg, bought the best equipment, and I mean, listen, I know you like Brickle, but it's a dump.
Listen, I am starting to not like Brickle myself, but this is dope. Sunny House is peaceful, quiet, and the scenery here is really nice. So,
Yeah,
love your studio.
Shout out to all my Yamaka brothers who are all over Sunny Isles. I like that. Maybe I'm gonna start a new trend with that one. Yeah, Yamaka maxing.
But yeah, oh, there you go.
There you go.
But we had quite a crazy weekend. A lot happened over the weekend as well. We're gonna cover today. Special guests as well, and giveaways coming very soon to the show. So
everyone loves giveaways, and especially they love them on the 28th. Because, Fresh, one of the things I always do is I always tell you to go with the energy. On a 3-day, be funny, tell a few jokes. On a 4-day, work. Go out there and put in work. On a 5-day, gotta please the woman. Make her make a few different noises. On a 6-day, call mom. Do something with the family. But on a 28th day, you chase that fucking bag. 28, like Elon Musk, always think about money. Now, listen, someone's watching this, and they'll be like, yo, Gary, I'm always thinking about money. Yeah, I get it, but not like a 28. A 28 wakes up, thinks about money.
Non-stop, actually.
It is non-stop, even with the females. All they talk about is money.
That's scary.
Do you remember Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah, of course.
What Anna Nicole Smith do?
She was focused on the money. She found a guy that was way older than her.
How old was this guy?
An old man. Pretty much an old man.
90 years old. Yeah. This fucking tramp married a 90-year-old man for the bag. But see, numerology and astrology explains it. Number one, she's born in a goat year. Yeah. What did I tell you about those goats?
Oh, yeah. They're finessers, bro. They know what to say. Okay, look. Gary's strategy is flawless because every single time I meet a girl, I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me check her birthday. And it was crazy. It always lines up. It's so insane. And the goats, they'll play you so fast if you're not careful.
Yo. This is what you need the Q app for.
Yeah.
The Q app, the best numerology astrology app ever made because it comes from this. It comes from my experience being a numerologist. And you could just put it in there like Fresh does every time he meets a new young lady.
Yeah.
All these virgins here in Miami.
Or business partner.
Yeah, okay. Don't give these people ideas. But every time you see a woman, don't you put her in the Q app?
100%. But you know what's funny about it is like before, obviously, like I was way more into like going all the way, seeing what's up. And I was just like, I don't want to waste time. I just want to.
Why waste time?
Exactly. So I just want to make sure that
poor people waste time.
Yeah.
People about their bag and people who are rich do not waste their time. See, the funny thing is, once you get to a certain level, your time becomes so valuable, money doesn't really cover it to a point. Like, for instance, I used to do readings 20 years ago. Uh-oh. Bet. Uh-oh. We had it. So, back in the day, see, I lost my train of thought, man. I go in these...
You were doing readings back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, I used to do readings for about... Yep. When I started, $35.
What?
No, this is 2001, bro.
Yeah, we need soundboarding here.
2001, bro. 2001.
Okay, back then, okay.
That's a long time ago. Inflation, and body count has gone way up since then.
True.
Now, I won't even do them for $1,000. Why? Because my time is more valuable somewhere else. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Once your time becomes extremely valuable, then you can start charging a lot for it. Like, for instance, you want a reading, $98. That's how we do it. Zerka would actually do it for, like, what, $5? And by the way, we got a connection between Zerka and Megan Thee Stallion coming real soon.
Listen,
just remind me about that one.
Zerka's a great
He
entertainer.
is. Yeah, he is.
He's a great creator. However, we differ on certain things. That's all.
Yeah. There's certain things. It is what it is. Yep. But listen, going back to Anna Nicole Smith, she's not only a GOAT, but she's born on the 28th, and she married a 90-year-old billionaire. Even a woman with that number is money hungry as hell. Do you understand how delusional you have to be to marry a 90-year-old person in your 20s?
Well, it's crazy because back in the day, that was a crazy thing. That was kind of normal.
I mean, it still is in this one, right?
Yo.
But the point, just saying.
The point you're making is very true. And she's 20 and a GOAT. That's crazy.
So now I want you guys to understand how to apply this in everyday life. Because not all of us can be born on the 20th like Elon Musk. Not all of us can have daughters on the 28th like Vladimir Putin. You know he got married on the 28th? As a matter of fact, his daughter is born today. Shout out to her. So this man, who is much richer than Musk, by the way, Vladimir Putin got a way bigger bag. He's actually not a bill. He's a trillionaire with a T. That's what Vladimir Putin is. Maybe his wealth went a little bit down under sanctions.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, he might be one of the richest men on earth, right up there with the Rothschilds.
Really?
Rockefellers. Bro,
is it because of the gold that he has?
No, it's because he runs a country. Okay? He runs the biggest, largest country on earth. It has a lot of natural resources, and he runs that shit like a mob boss. I mean, yes, he's a president to me and you, but in all honesty, Russia is run like a mob boss. All the people around him act like mobsters. But guess what? This is what you need over there. Because the people over there in Russia, they kind of think like your people. They might be white, but they kind of think like your people, and they like to rebel. And they need a strong man in there to keep these motherfuckers in line.
In check, yeah.
I'm just telling you what it is. So this democracy stuff would not work over there. But the whole point about Vladimir Putin, he used this system, he got paid. And Elon can suspend my accounts all he wants. He can go after all the fucking people he wants. But you have to understand, Elon's born on the 28th. He had his child. His last kid was born on the 28th. Now, someone could say, yo, that's a coincidence. That's not real. Why did he sell X to his AI company on the 28th last year?
Yeah, it's a lot of coincidences there. That
a lot of coincidences.
Kind of like are random, but it's for a reason probably. So, okay, so with Elon though, why are his kids so bad though? It's like they're all like bad.
Well, I mean, listen, it's what you, Myron, have been talking about for 6 years. If you knock up a hoe, you're gonna have issues.
Yeah.
Because remember,
So let me get this straight. If I have 20 energy and these good energies that I want to have on certain days, if I smash a hole, that means that like it's still messed up. It doesn't matter if it's 28, 17.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to people. If you have sex with a woman born on the 28th, it will help your back. That's why Zerka keeps that little girl around. She's a 28th.
Yo, that makes sense now.
It does. You know.
I'm like, why is she there?
What else makes sense, yo?
Because Zerka funny, bro.
Click this up. Megan Thee Stallion started dating the Splash Brother in 2025. All right. Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion started dating in 2025. Zerka was making a fool of himself with Heel Mike on Kick in 2024. Now, you might ask me, what does Megan Thee Stallion and Zerka have in common? Enemy years. They started things in their enemy years. So Zerka was made a fool of himself in his enemy year, got kicked out of fucking Kick with Heel Mike, another dog, in his enemy year, and he couldn't even go on Clav's stream because Eddie's like, fuck you. So what he did in his enemy year is still affecting him to his day. Megan Thee Stallion, you freaking whore, okay? You're a whore. I saw your body count. You're a whore. But Megan Thee Stallion started dating Klay in 2025, her enemy year. How many times I need to tell you people, if you do things in your enemy year, it might not even seem bad that year.
Yeah.
But at some point, brother,
they'll come back.
You gotta pay the toll. Zerka's paying the toll still 2 years after, and this whore is paying the toll right now.
You know what's crazy? So back in the day, she would party with Tory Lanez in Miami all the time. It was crazy. They'd go to Gold Rush, other spots. And she wasn't really that big back then, but she's like obviously following Tory. Fast forward, her history is extensive. Rap players,
you're so
ball
kind.
players.
He's so kind. And history's extensive.
I always wonder.
You've been media trained.
Yeah. I've always wondered, why is this happening in the industry? They'll meet a girl and she goes around the entire industry until one guy says, you know what? You're mine. I'm gonna wife you up all the way. And it's just like, why her out of all girls? Then hit me. Those girls usually keep secrets well kept. But Megan Stallion, at this point, he cheated apparently, for what she said, allegedly. And she's not gonna spill the tea because she's like, you know what? You messed me up. And she's supposed to be getting how much money a month? 300K a month from Klay? Why would you spend money on this when you can get a brand new woman with less mileage for pretty much like zero?
Bills, put on
I don't
Klay
get it.
Thompson's jersey uniform with the Golden State Warriors on the back screen.
I don't get it, bro. It's to me diabolical. But again, Meg the whore is nothing you want to be around, straight up. So, and she lied about Tory Lanez, by the way. Get shot in the foot. So imagine Klay now.
Yeah, like listen. I have a little history with the Golden State Warriors. I used to run with the Golden State Warriors during their championship run when they used to have a banner that said "Strength in Numbers." Interesting how that worked. Klay Thompson, kind of like you, bro. Every time I saw him, he had a different bra.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Every single time I saw Klay Thompson, he had a different broad around him. But here's the numerology, and Klay Thompson will tell you the numerology himself. Right there, you see Klay Thompson, number 11. That's his jersey. You know why? Because he's born on the 11th. You know what else about Klay Thompson? He was the 11th overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft. So again, born on 11, jersey number 11, the 11th pick in the draft in 2011. Keep telling yourself this isn't real. Klay Thompson tapped in. And guess what? Klay starts with K. And K is the 11th letter. Clip that shit up.
There you go. By the way, here's some inside info for you guys of why Klay started wifing up Megan Thee Stallion. Now, in the culture, right? Just so you guys understand, culture permeates in every industry. Whether it's business, hip-hop, or art, culture is everything. So look at most celebrities and wonder, why would they date somebody that's considered a hoe, even though the world knows it? Attention goes very far. No, listen to me here. So look, Offset, Cardi B. Offset is not as big as Cardi B, but wifing a Cardi B gives him leverage in the industry. Klay Thompson, very similar. He's known as a basketball player. However, he's not that popping in the blogs or in the media culture. But when he dated Megan Thee Stallion, everyone knew Klay Thompson. So in the madness of dating her, which we, the people at the bottom, may not understand, the logically sound part is he's dating her to get clout and attention. Now, is it okay? Is it good? I think it's an L. But for him, maybe this is a good angle to go viral. But with the whole like Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know.
He's in the back end of his career. He is not who he was a decade ago.
Exactly.
A decade ago, I was there. Klay Thompson was one of the better defenders in the NBA. Yo, I think I could fucking break the guy's ankles if I try. I'm being serious. He doesn't play D anymore because he's had too many surgeries. Klay Thompson, right there, is without a doubt one of the top 5 shooters in NBA history. You put him up there with Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, almost up there with his splash brother, Steph Curry. This guy is a very, very talented man, but I know why he's in the media right now, and he hasn't been in a long time. And the reason's very simple. It's astrology. Klay Thompson is born 1990, year of the horse, and he's in the media right now in 2026, the year of the horse. It's like this every single time. No one hears anything about Candace Owens anymore.
No.
Candace Owens has dropped off. But last year, she was the most relevant person out there. Last year was the year of the snake, and Candace is born in the year of the snake. Every single time, the numerology and astrology is there. You guys just got to open your eyes, and sometimes that means putting down your Quran, putting down your Torah, your Talmud, your Bible, and actually start looking at reality. And reality is right here. This is a science. This is not black magic. This is not some kind of voodoo. This is an actual science. And when people start getting it, their lives start being so much easier. Like when you do, it's not just women with you, it's also business partners.
Yep. It's funny because I've been burned in the past. But let me just come back real quick to Klay and just finish off here. So Klay Thompson, right? It may seem as a lowbrow move for attention, but look at the after effects. His name's everywhere in media and the blogs. And guess what happens next? If you're in the blogs, you get opportunity and deals. I'm telling you guys, there's a finesse to the system. Luckily, me and Gary found a way to go viral in the blogs. So if you guys need that help, we got you guys as well. Steel Media Agency. But the point is,
tell me again.
Yeah, this is an agency here, guys. We can help you guys boost your career in streaming, creator, doesn't matter. We got a sauce. But the point is, with Klay Thompson's actual ascension, this is all a media play for clout, attention, and deals on the table. I'm telling you guys, there's a reason behind the madness. Because look at Klay. He's not amateur, by the way. He's a skilled assassin in dating. And I know this because he's from the Bay.
Yeah, right.
He's playing in the Bay for a while. And I'm telling you, I've heard my celebrity friends tell me, different girl every night in the Bay. And anyone knows that if you're dating in the Bay, you need some sauce game because, bro, they will definitely wipe your pockets out for sure. So this is a media play, well played out by him. And I think we're going to see a turnaround in his career after this. So see what happens.
That
but for the good or the worst?
That Dallas Mavericks team don't look too good.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hey, Klay, you made a lot of bad decisions. This was definitely one of your better ones. Anytime you fucking drop a hoe and tell her to kick the fucking rocks, shout out to you. And he didn't wipe this bitch up. He didn't do none of that shit. He said, fucking go fucking kick rocks, you fucking whore.
I'm telling you.
He had her cooking for him. He had her doing, he had her in the wife up. But you know, here's the thing. Klay is an Aquarius. And Aquarius they ain't on that shit, bro. They are the ultimate, yo, I'm going to get in there, get what I want, and be out.
Get out.
They're the ultimate ones.
If you notice, look at some of the photos of Klay and her. He's looking at her in a mesmerizing way a little bit. Most of them he's kind of like this. Really?
Yeah, right.
And, dude, he was having fun in the moment, enjoying a little sauce, but bro, he knew in the back of his mind, yo, this not gonna last forever. I'm getting clout and I'm out of here.
100%. And that's exactly what he should have done.
Yep.
Bills, when you have a chance, can you put up that story about a groiper? Yeah. I just found that stuff so interesting. You know, everyone's got a little bit of weirdness into them. You know, you talk to a lot of people, sometimes they're a little crazy, like, yo, that guy's a little nuts. But some people are really fucked up. And, you know, I've been talking about these Anon accounts on Twitter for a long time. Because if you actually believe in what you believe in, you're going to do what Chris did with Rumble. You're going to actually put your face and your name in front of what you say. But most of these people are hiding behind Anon accounts. And I remember, like, we had a history of this on Twitter. First, it was a group called Aiden's Loyals.
Oh, yeah.
My God. These guys would go around doxing people. They would go around, if they didn't like a guest, they're going to dox his mother. They're going to try to swat everybody. Eventually, that thing got so bad, they had to get rid of it. Yeah. They literally had to delete the group. And Aiden wasn't happy about it, but they were literally cyber terrorists. They were causing cyber terrorism. That's what that group was doing, and they had to get rid of them. And, you know, the thing is, once you get rid of something, what replaces it is usually worse. And what replaced them was an army of incels and Anon accounts. A lot of them identify with the Groypers movement. They're over there, running their mouth, and then this news story came up about a Groyper and a dog, and I thought this was some BS.
Wait, what?
A Groyper and man's best friend.
Wait, you mean his pet?
His pet. His pet. So let's put this story up.
What's wrong with that? Having a pet?
I mean, I don't think most people have
this
way.
Wait.
Not this way. Not this way. So again,
Brother,
Groyper accused of having sex with his dog. Now, see, Fresh, if this was any other group, I'd be surprised. But a bunch of incels like the Groypers, this doesn't surprise me at all. You're taking dogs out for walks. These motherfuckers are taking dogs out to do different type of tricks. Yo, when I say these are some sick-ass puppies, no pun intended, but I'd be lying.
Yo, this is bad. Yo, I don't care if you don't like animals, if you don't like dogs, cats, but is this like for legit? Put that nigga in jail, bro. He needs to be in jail like tonight. That's bro. A man's best friend, you want to smack, bro? Bro, yo, send him to the gulag.
Yeah, send him to the gulag.
That's wild.
So, yeah, listen. He's a Groyper, And we, as reasonable people, we cannot blame Nick Fuentes for the actions of his fans any more than we can take the blame of what our fans do.
Yeah.
So no one's saying there's any blame here to Nick Fuentes, but what I'm trying to establish, Your Honor, here is the type of people who call themselves Groypers and are proud Groypers are doing very, very sadistic activities. I mean, in some countries, you know, they do things to you for this shit. This is disgusting. And as a dog owner, and I know that dog is, you consider that dog your family.
Yeah, my son.
Even though it's white.
It's my white son, okay? My
It's
white son.
It's white.
My dog.
So it's, you know damn well if that was a white human being, they'd be questioning you. Like, what the hell you have that for? But because it's a white dog,
yeah.
you can get away with it.
Yeah, I can.
Let's keep it real. But
Makes me look good.
as someone who owns a dog,
Yeah.
how does this shit make you feel?
As a dog owner, I'm disgusted, one. But two, is like, dogs are a man's best friend, and Americans love their dogs.
Yeah.
So for you to go to that level of like, allegedly, go to that level of like doing that with your dog is one, disgusting, but two, inhumane, and three, you're a weirdo, bro. Like straight up, you're a weirdo. Now, being a fan of anybody online doesn't mean that's the reason why you committed the crime.
Of course.
But still, it's a bad look for the Groyper people because
another,
bad.
Another Anon account exposed. Bills, can you pull up that stuff about the Southern Poverty Law Center?
I promise you, that's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is. So we now established the type of fans that this individual has. Now it's time to dig up a little bit into our friend Nick Fuentes' past. So the Southern Poverty Law Center. You know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I heard about. No, actually, I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Southern Poverty Law Center is a government, and not is basically a Marxist left-wing operation here to fucking destroy the nuclear family unit. The Southern Poverty Law Center is pure trash. That's what the fuck it is. The Southern Poverty Law Center has nothing to do with poverty. They don't give a fuck about the South. These are people out here who are trying to destroy any type of conservatism there is. But you know what's funny? The DOJ just busted the Southern Poverty Law Center for funding the alt-right, for funding the Ku Klux Klan, for funding the KKK, for funding white supremacists. So now you got to ask yourself, why is a left-wing organization funding the alt-right?
Oh, of course. Makes sense.
So they are basically funding their existence. There's no racism on that level in America, so they're creating the problem so they can exist.
And get paid.
But what if they're going and creating influencers too? So here's the Southern Poverty Law Center, and they got indicted by the DOJ, basically saying they're funding the alt-right. So I'm going to talk to our friend, an impartial friend here, which is AI, and I'm going to ask AI some questions, okay? Did the Southern Poverty Law Center fund the alt-right, according to the DOJ?
21st, 2026, a federal grand jury indicted the Southern Poverty Law Center on charges of wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering. The indictment claims they misused donor funds, paying over $3 million to informants, and using shell companies to hide these actions.
So the DOJ said the Southern Poverty Law Center was using shell companies to fund the alt-right. Okay? Now, let's ask the next question. What alt-right organizations did the Southern Poverty Law Center fund according to the DOJ? I think this isn't working this time. Hold on.
You got it.
What alt-right organizations did the Southern Poverty Center fund?
The Southern Poverty Law Center is accused of directing over $3 million to individuals connected to extremist groups between 2014 and 2023. The Department of Justice alleges this money paid informants, but the SPLC says it was for monitoring violence threats, not to directly fund the organizations.
Okay. So on this list says Ku Klux Klan, United Klans of America, National Alliance, National Socialist Movement, National Socialist Party, and over here, you see this? The United Right. You see that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, now watch this.
That's crazy though.
Did the Southern Poverty Law Center fund the United Right, which funded Charlottesville in 2017?
The Southern Poverty Law Center is accused of paying over $270,000 to an informant who was part of the online group that planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville.
They paid an informant. The Southern Poverty Law Center paid an informant to start Charlottesville.
Wait, how much money they paid? 270K?
270K. That was a lot of money back then. That was about 10 years
That's
ago.
more than 7K.
Yeah, there you They got a good deal.
Yo.
So, now, did the alt-right fund Charlottesville in 2017?
Yes, the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville in 2017 was organized by far-right and alt-right groups. They aimed to unify their movement and protested the removal of a statue.
The Unite to Right, which is basically the organization that started Charlottesville in 2017, which we have proven they were funded by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Now watch this. Did Nick Fuentes get popular after Charlottesville in 2017?
Yes, Nick Fuentes gained attention and started building his following after the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville in August 2017.
So,
Yo.
you don't have to be a rocket science to connect these fucking dots. Number one, the Southern Poverty Law Center funded the Unite the Right movement, which funded Charlottesville, which is where Nick Fuentes got fucking famous, which is where he took off. And now, after this scandal breaks, conveniently, Nick Fuentes is not in the country anymore.
But wait a minute, Gary. He's at the Vatican for some business. What's wrong with that?
So were the Muslims. So were the Muslims. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is not an implication of guilt. But what it does do is you have to ask yourself a lot of questions now. Is this guy paid opposition? Because I'm connecting the dots here. And again, I ain't no FBI agent. I know some.
This is crazy though.
I ain't a fucking in law enforcement. But I know what happens when you connect the dots. And based off what I'm seeing, it looks like the Southern Poverty Law Center created Nick J. Fuentes. I'm saying it. I'm putting out there. You're bought and you're fucking paid for, just like the fucking whores in Brickell.
Now, that's very suspicious, first of all. But two, do we know for sure it was him? Now, I'm gonna let the audience.
Who got popular?
I'm gonna let the audience.
Who got popular?
I'm gonna let them choose.
Mhm.
But it does sound fishy. But we need a clear answer, Nick. So this is crazy.
You know one thing I'm good at?
Yeah.
Pattern recognition.
Yeah.
And I am seeing a pattern, and it doesn't have to be numerology. It doesn't have to be history. It doesn't have to be math. But I'm connecting the dots, and I smell a rat, or in his case, a tiger. I smell a tiger. This guy right here needs to be investigated, and I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to have to go around and start investigating a lot of people. Sneeko pulled a 180. Sneeko, when I was there, was voting Trump. Now he's telling you he needs a Democrat. How does someone pull a 180 like that? How does what's that word? That's that phrase, a leaf in the wind? Is that how it goes? So someone's going to have to look into Sneeko. How did this guy pull a 180? You know who else someone's going to have to look into? Nah, I don't even want to see this guy. No, take him off the screen, bro. I don't want to see this guy.
Brother Ill.
No.
Ill.
We don't want to see any of that.
Yo.
No.
Banabati boy. No cucks on the screen, bro. No cucks. Hell no.
Cucko, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's what his name for. But Tucker Carlson. if these young kids don't know, but I used to watch you in Fox News. I was even there when you were on CNN. You were a staunch ally of Israel. Staunch ally. Now you pull the 180. Now, I'm going to make this clear. I don't think what you're saying is wrong. Protected by the First Amendment. I want to know who's paying you. I want to know who's paying you.
Qatar?
So sometimes it's not about the message. Sometimes it's not about how they're trying to paint the picture. Sometimes it's about why they're saying it. And the reason Tucker is saying this is because he's being funded by somebody. Tucker, Nick, we can go down the list. All these guys are funded by someone with an agenda. I told this to him the other day. You're not going to get any more organic content creators who blow up.
Yeah.
What do you think? Clav's organic? More power to him for what he's doing. Hard-ass worker. Can't do without hard work. But come on, man. He's been propped up. Everyone has been propped up in this game who made it, unless you were there in the early days.
Yeah.
You made it. You came in 2020.
Yeah.
2023 was probably the last year when I ran it. That was probably the last year of the organic content creator. Past 224, definitely 225, and 100% this year. Unless you have a machine behind you, no one's going to know who the fuck you are.
They won't. So what's crazy that like I met so many creators in the space here. I've been in it for 7 years. In that 7-year period, I realized most creators that you see talking today on the camera either have lost money, have not made enough money, or need a crutch. So they get sponsors, which is fair. You know what I'm saying? To survive in this world, you need sponsors, you need a platform to back you up. Is what it is. Back in the day, you're just grinding. You grind for hours. Hopefully people like your message, your content, and they stay. And it goes and goes and goes from there. However, nowadays it's more like, okay, who's paying me to say what? I'll do it.
That's all it is.
And the recipe here is that most creators you see today after Tate are paid for and bought off to say, push this message.
They'll never allow another tape.
Yeah.
They'll never allow another
But
tape.
now, off the Tate method, they're manufacturing clippers. So it's kind of like you can become famous nowadays with money and the right clippers, 100%. So the game is now, rather than to be bought and made, it's to be sold now. So you can honestly become an influencer overnight with flippers and the right actual push.
I mean, how do you think a guy like Neon gets famous? A guy who isn't funny, has no life experience. I mean, hell, I think he was a virgin before he was that whore Sam Frank. Like, how does a guy like that become famous? $1 million in clippers. Listen, more power to Clav. But, I mean, he's not the most interesting guy. How could he be? He's 20 years old. You understand? He has been made. I'm not saying Neon doesn't work. Neon works his ass off.
Yeah.
Clav works his ass off. That's the one constant. Everyone who is made, they got to work.
Yeah.
You know, even the people saying, oh, I'm born on the 20th, I'm not that rich. Work! Bill Gates born on the 28th of Fort Life Path. Oh, he works. So if you're thinking that you're going to come down here and make it big on social media and you don't know anybody, you got no money, those days are over.
Yeah, forget it.
You can absolutely forget it. But there are some things you can do. And one of the things you can do is to get in contact with my man over here, who is a influencer's influencer. And what I mean by that is he's the one who connects influencers together. This is what his value is. This is what he does, and he is the man at it. And he has his own network, Tone.
Yeah, so what I realized in the industry, right, you got to be put on. Doesn't matter if you're charismatic, a good message, you got to be put on. Look at all the big streamers. Aiden, Kai, Fresh and Fit. They put people on. And with the right framework, you can become successful in streaming, as a creator, doesn't matter. But you need the right foundation. So I spent years building a system, making a huge network of celebrities and also influencers to bring together to make connections. Now, I get paid for that, of course. But for you guys watching, if you want to be a creator, this is the time now because we have a program you can jump into with media. And guys, you get the podcast, you get my connections, You might even meet Gary. And best of all,
You gotta be real lucky to do
yeah,
that.
and best of all,
I don't like you, motherfucker.
you get as well the sauce that's never been given before. Because guys, this game is rigged. If you didn't realize, the game is very rigged.
Tell them the truth.
The game is rigged. And people shouldn't be here right now, but they're here anyway. But if you have talent, a vision, born on the 28th, you want to work hard, you're 11. Well,
If you're born on 28th, you'll get money. Doesn't
True.
mean you'll be famous.
true. Well, is it 11 or 9? 11.
I mean, the 11s are extremely famous. Ross is born on an 11.
Yeah.
Candace Owens born on a 29, 2 and 9, 11. So the ones with the 11 energy, they just got that charisma.
But either way, the game is literally on the table for most people if they know what to do. And you play it right, you can win big. And look, for example, you got a business. What do you do for marketing? Social media is the way to go, hands down. Companies are saying, you know what? Screw giving these people funding for marketing, pay influencer. I get more value. So join, man.
You know, I've been talking to Hollywood celebrities for over a decade. And, you know, when it came to streamers, to Hollywood celebrities 10 years ago, it's like this. And now it's like this. The kids don't even know who the Hollywood celebrities are anymore.
They don't.
And quite frankly, they don't care. They care about Neon, Aiden Ross, Tiki Taki. They care about these fucking clowns. And that's just the way the genre is going. And now, and the way you know that is 100% real is the money and the politics. In 2024, no presidential candidate did any collabs with social media, at least not big ones. In 2024, Donald Trump was with Nelk. Donald Trump started going Aiden. Donald Trump hit all the big podcasts. And he won because influencers now have a higher value than A-list Hollywood celebrities. That's why they're coming in this game. We're not going there rigged ass game. And by the way, Hollywood celebrities, AI coming for you too. They don't need you anymore. They'll just manufacture some pretty girl or guy and put them in the movie CGI, just like they do with OnlyFans whores right now.
Yeah.
They're fake. Do you understand, you simps out there? You beta males out there. They're sending money to OnlyFans fucking whores. Do you understand? Some of those girls, they're not even real. They're not real. Oh my God, fresh.
Yeah, I got a friend, man, right? He saw the song before it came. He made an AI profile on Instagram, made them on OnlyFans, and is making, I kid you not, bro, I kid you not, $80K a month.
You
on
got
the
the
page.
page.
And-
$80K a month?
I-
F you.
And I-
You effing sips.
Hold on.
Raised by whores. F you.
Hold on, it gets worse.
How?
Because you would not believe the DMs that she got, the AI got from celebrities. I could call one right now, Nick Cannon. That's crazy, brother.
What?
The fact that you don't know she's AI is wild. I won't name all the rest because, like, obviously speaking, I don't want to blow them. Pause. But they're getting DMs from celebrities. So I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now,
Did you just say Nick Cannon is such a simp that he is DMing
bro.
AI girls on OnlyFans? Is
he
that
has
what you just said?
Many families, bro, and still going out, bro. This nigga is ruthless, bro.
Oh.
Nicky Wildin', bro. But again, this AI. It's an AI girl. So times are changing for sure, but the thirst for attention and love from men is never going away. That they want to be with a hot girl and some can't, so they go online to get it. That same feeling.
You know,
I got a video in
in the 60s,
video.
in the 60s, feminism is what was attacking women. In the 90s to 2000s, homosexuality was attacking the family unit. Now the kids are being attacked with transgenderism. Our society is being attacked with socialism. And our fucking culture is being attacked with communism. Every one of those things kill from within. It rots at the fucking core.
Yeah.
And some people's answer is religion. They want to go back and be religious and start praying to God. You think that's going to solve everything? Christians, Catholics, Jehovah's Witness. You guys can't get along in the same sect. Oh, it's not just in Christianity, Islam, Sunni, Shiite, Alawaki, all sorts of fucking sects. So when you religious people say we just need to go back, you guys were fighting each other when you did have your way. When this country was under a Christian Bible. They're always going to find a way to divide us. Skin color, sex, class,
race,
religion. They will always find a way to divide from within. The only thing they can't do is destroy the family. You got to do that. And that's why the OnlyFans is being fucking put all over. The OnlyFans owner just died. He was in his 8-year cycle. I was in my 8-year cycle. I did great. Dom was in his 8-year cycle. He did great. Most people I know do very well in their 8-year cycle in numerology. He died. Didn't you show me a video about a woman who was bragging about breaking up families?
Yeah.
A woman, OnlyFans, who is selling sex, is taking pleasure in doing the devil's work.
She's getting paid.
She's getting paid by simps who are raised by fucking whores. How many times I need to tell people? Single mother sin. You have the word sin within single mother, which means that everything that comes from a single mother is of sin. All the bastards that come from fucking single mothers that fucking infiltrate our society and don't have a fucking father to whip their ass, so they go in society and start being destructive. It's all of the devil.
Yeah.
It's all of sin from single mother. A woman is supposed to be dominated by one man. Even numerology shows us this. 1 is male. 2 is female. 1 plus 2 equals 3. The childlike energy. Child starts with C. C is the 3rd letter. And the beautiful part about this, 1 plus 2 plus 3, I understand this ain't Sesame Street, is 6. Family is a 6-letter word. Family starts with F, the 6th letter. It's all there. Every single time. And these demons, these OnlyFans whores, they take pride in destroying the family unit. They get rewarded by the demons that run this fucking realm. Because even in your book, it says the devil is in control here, doesn't it?
100%. You know what's wild? So, for me personally, I grew up with a single mom. My dad left. He said, son, I'll go for some milk. I'll be back. Never came back. But the good part is...
He wanted to bring some white in your life. That's why he left.
There you go. I found it afterwards. But my granddad came into my life. Treated me as a son. Best dad I could ever hope for. Thanks to him, I had a good father role to follow. And I kept me straight. Now, most people don't have that. And the issue is that, like, when men come into the world, they're looking for guidance. But when they see people on doing OnlyFans, they get carried away. They see moms saying, yo, like, this is my boyfriend every other week. What do they have to follow? So we're going to play a video now, guys. You can see in real time that this young lady on OnlyFans is rejoicing in this man having no family after funding her for so many years, giving life savings for the family and kids to her. The wife found out, divorce instantly. But now he's broke. So is the family. Here we go. It should be one of the tabs. No, not that one. Should one of the earlier ones. Should be X. Yep.
Oh, that gripper dog thing again.
Yeah, it's on X. But yeah, it's scary because they're making millions off of families and men that are deprived of sex or just not loving their wife anymore because they need the attention. This one right here. So interviewers were shocked as Julia Filippo revealed that her top spender Scott had his wife divorce him after he used their kids' college tuition funds on her OF. Yo, I need the soundboard, bro. Ring the bell. This is disgusting. Here we go.
What happened to Brad? Your old top spender.
Nothing beats Scott anymore. I love Brad still.
Well,
I
like
do.
his kids found out.
Kids.
Yeah, like he spent his kids' college tuition fund on you.
No,
instead
he
of them.
didn't.
I heard they were supposed to go to the University of Pennsylvania,
No.
but their tuition
No.
was spent on Julia.
No.
Oh,
No.
I heard the dean of students checked his Amex bill.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Cut the
And his
tape.
wife.
Cut the tape. You're going to hell, bitch. You're going to absolute hell. You fucking got a man to give you his bag and he took it away from his kids' college education. You fucking helped break up a fucking family. You are going to fucking hell, you good for nothing fucking wench. Yo, I know I talk shit about Islam, but they know how to fix shit like this. They really do.
Yeah. Actually, is it time for a special guest?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay.
You know what? Let's go to break. We'll do readings after this, 98 or above. And when we come back, we'll come back with our special guest.
The Q app is the best numerology and astrology app ever freaking made, man. For instance, you put in your birthday, it's gonna tell you what cities are good for you, what clothing brands you should wear. You look at me, I'm not dressed too well, I don't give a f, but I wear a Rolex, not an AP. Why don't I wear AP? AP was found in the pig ear. This was found in the snake ear. I'm a snake. I wear a Coach bag. Coach was found in the snake ear. Everything around me is going to be compatible energy. This is what people need to do. Everything that's in that app is based off what I've learned, and I'm giving it to the public at a very reasonable price. Say you're about to buy a car and you buy the wrong car that's in your enemy year and you get in an accident. You don't think it's worth having that app that would have saved your ass? Say you're about to get married in the wrong city that's in your main city. You don't think it's worth having an app that would save your ass? And you have an AI in there now too. You can talk to the AI. It's going to be right there in the Q app. It'll tell you exactly what state you want to go to, what country you want to go to. It will tell you where to be and where not to be. And let me tell you something. This product is worth its weight in gold. It is the best app ever made for numerology and astrology, bar none.
Welcome back to the 305. And the lady in red has joined us.
Hi.
So we were discussing this actual clip here about Julia and her top spender basically spent a bunch of money on her, including their kids' college tuition. Wife found out, divorced him, and we're here today with a divorced family because one guy couldn't hold his credit card in and money from this woman. And she's laughing, having fun with it, but she destroyed the family literally.
She is showing no remorse.
Yep.
She is smirking that she got an old man to break up his marriage, to steal from his fucking child's education, and send her the money. What would you call a tramp like this?
I mean, there's no morals in that. That's crazy. I mean, I've actually been on a stream with her before.
Oh, wow. So you know her.
Not like that. It was just a e-date kind of thing. But she seemed really nice, but, you know, very high energy, I guess. And
High body count probably too.
A little delusional, maybe.
That happens with a high body count.
But that, I don't know. I haven't heard much about that, but that sounds absolutely insane.
What type of place did you meet her at?
So it was a lover host for Jinxie.
Okay.
I actually won.
Did you?
Oh, you won. Good stuff.
Well, one of those times is like, if you win, do you actually win?
I mean,
Is it actually a win?
Yeah.
I'll take it as a win, you know?
Hey,
I chose love.
Hey, I'd like to be second place in that one, girl.
The second place girl actually chose host, so.
There you go.
There you go. So would you say OnlyFans is like bad for the economy and society? Because in your case, obviously speaking, you had experience with her as well, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, to be honest, I think that obviously it blew up because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, back then everything was kind of crazy and a mess and whatever. I think that now it's been like way too normalized. I mean, I don't hate people that do it, but I definitely think like there's too many girls who are, I mean, I know 17-year-olds who get on OnlyFans, and I think they think they're just gonna make some quick cash. They don't even give life like a chance. Wow. And I think that people just have this like concept of it, and I don't know, it's just way too normalized.
What have you seen? Because, for instance, you've had OnlyFans before,
yeah.
Correct? But you quit.
Yeah. So I started it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I graduated in 2020 during the pandemic, and I think that that's very underrated on how that under talked about how that affects like your life. You know, I mean, when you graduate, you want to do internships. You always have to use like who you know to get a job.
In 2025, they just want to take off their fucking clothes.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, like my life went a completely different path, and I was super lost.
Okay, so what was the path that got you a woman who was on OnlyFans to say, "Yo, I don't think this is good"?
I hated it the whole entire time.
So you hated it, but a lot of these girls hate it, and they still do it for the money. What was it within you that decided, you know what, fuck the money? I'm not doing this shit no matter what. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not going to be like these whores.
I would say my values and my personality.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a strong relationship with your father?
I actually never had a dad. I was adopted. So just single mother my whole life.
Now you understand where all this comes from. Every single time, at least she had the good decency and good morals to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Most of these people don't. But I want to point out what I always point out. They never have a strong relationship with the father.
I would agree, to be honest. Like when you think about a dad presence, that definitely makes a huge difference in how your experiences with men. You always feel like you have to get attention and
use men as a resource.
And just, I don't know, you're just used to guys just treating you poorly, I guess. And
also, with that question as well, was dating harder for you or easier for you when you were doing OnlyFans?
So I would say it was harder to be taken seriously, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Like when I look back at it, I was so lost, I wouldn't have taken me seriously either. Wow. But it's kind of crazy how like your mindset is when you're in it, at least in the beginning. Like when you feel so lost, you don't really realize it yet. And you think like, why wouldn't someone date me? Why don't you take me seriously? But now in hindsight, as I got older and stuff too, and after I quit, it's like, you see it clearly, you know what I mean? But something I hate though is like, sometimes it feels like it's a lose-lose, you know? Like I take accountability for what I've done, but then I kind of like...
Wow. A woman taking accountability?
Yo, I'm shocked.
Yo.
W guess.
Yo.
W guess.
I haven't seen no shit like that.
Yep.
God damn.
It's been a while.
That's like lightning hitting twice.
It is.
But like people say, like when I explain my experience with it, they think, oh, it's not accountability. But it's like I'm just explaining how I got there. You know what I mean? That's different. Like not taking accountability would be making excuses, but it's not really an excuse because I feel like some people are never happy. Like don't do it. But then if you do quit and you have a better perspective of it, they're still not happy. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, there's a difference between I'm assuming you said you did it for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You probably didn't make millions and millions.
no,
on
and
it.
I kept it as low key as I could possibly
So you
do.
didn't make millions off it. So I do have an issue with, say, like a whore like Sam Frank. Sam Frank used neon. She leveraged making $250,000 a month. She made millions upon millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And after she made all that money, she found God.
Magically.
It just magically. She just found God. And I'm like, okay, we know damn well if you didn't have that $4 or $5 million, you still be the same on your back whore that you were before. So,
Well, I
with
think
you,
the funny
maybe.
thing is that
With
she was
them?
selling autographed Bibles.
Bibles. Yo. But notice the pattern, right? Notice there's a
Bibles.
pattern. No, there's a pattern there. You start off doing the worst things possible. You find out, you know what? I'm in my bag. I want to get out. Where do you go? To the church or the mosque? Once you're there, you're like, you know what? This money is not good. I need to make some more money.
Yeah.
What do I do?
You know,
Sell God's word for double the price, triple the price with a signed image on it.
But
Like,
what's
what?
crazy is like I don't even think that's just OnlyFans though. It's such a weird concept that I find so interesting that it's other content creators. Look at Gideon. Look at TikTokers that you see start promoting.
Hey, Gino's my boy.
I found
Who's the
God.
slap?
Oh yeah, no, me and Gideon were cool.
Yeah,
Like prior to that, but he found a girl who was religious, tried to make content off of that, realized it wasn't
It didn't
working,
pay well.
and now he's doing the pedophile catching pedophiles, and it just but he's she's not the only one. Like it's such a I've seen other people who were crazy TikTokers, and now they're like super like
Religious.
like trying to convert everyone into
whatever sect of religion they're in.
yeah, and it's like, what is that? Switch.
Well,
It's so fake.
Very
to
smart
me.
girl.
How
Very
much
smart
was
girl.
Sam Frank selling those? She wasn't selling a Bible. She was selling
Chapters of the
of the
Bibles.
Bible for $200 each. Imagine paying this fucking whore fucking for a Bible. That's literally like fucking saying Mother Teresa's a whore. You're like, are you out your fucking mind?
Well, clearly it wasn't working because she
Yeah.
stopped because it wasn't paying.
Yeah, of course. But I'm so sick of the fucking grift. If you're poor, why are you giving financial advice? If you've been divorced, why are you being a matchmaker? I'm fucking fat. You don't see me fucking going out there telling people to be a personal fucking trader. I don't do that shit. But yet you motherfuckers who are fucking whores from the sex industry are gonna fucking lecture me and the audience about God? You got me fucked up.
You know what's the funny part as well? Because of W rant.
Get clips.
W rant. I promise you, when Sam posted those Bibles, people saw the price of those Bibles. They said, ain't no way in hell. Look at this actual post here after the Bible sales didn't do very well. She closed it down. And the funny part is, she was like, well, maybe I shouldn't charge so much money. Duh, it's Bibles, bro. Like, what are you doing? So, again, took a huge L there because no one wants to buy $20 worth of a Bible for one chapter. Are you crazy?
People have said that I look like her.
I don't think you look like a whore.
I think it's just because people think I'm Filipina and I'm not.
What are you?
Well, Chinese.
Oh,
Oh,
I
CCP.
gotta go. I gotta go.
CCP.
I gotta go, bro. I'm under attack. Oh my goodness.
I'm adopted, so it's just not what you get.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
gonna lie, bro.
you're not a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
No, I don't know shit about it.
Well, I don't know. The way she said that makes me think she does.
I'm from Jersey, that's all I know.
You're from Jersey. That's what they would say. That's exactly what they would say.
Jeez.
So, the fact that she brought this up, let me just say this. The Chinese have about 1.5 million anchor babies. They're born in America, then they go to China, get educated, and then they can come back here legally and start voting.
Really?
This is going to be a problem in the future because they're going to be able to affect a close election.
Damn.
So, listen, you guys say politics don't matter. You guys will go out there and say, yo, I don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't give a fuck about these people. I feel you. That's a good way to live. But the fact of the matter is, one side is actively trying to make your kids transgender. The other side is basically trying to make them slaves. What's worse? With me, I always pick the lesser evil. I love Donald Trump, but quite frankly, I think he's a moderate compared to me. But he's the best I've ever seen at that position. I'm always about the lesser evil. You people out there, you're going to support a guy like Nikki who was taking money, allegedly, from the Southern Poverty Law Center. Like how I said, allegedly.
Yeah, it's not literally.
I'm working on the PR, people. I'm working on the PR. So you say you look like her. You know what's funny?
Well, I don't think I do at all. But I change ethnicity by what I wear.
Sam Frank is born on the April the 5th, and you are April the 2nd.
Yeah.
So you guys are both Aries, and the thing about Aries is they usually have pretty faces. That is one of the things about Aries, man. They're very, very oriented with an opal face and things like that. This is exactly the way Sam Frank is, and you can tell a lot about a woman based off when she's born. For instance, she's born 1999. 1999 is the year of the cat.
Okay.
And you are a psychologist if I ever saw one.
I have a degree in psychology.
There you go.
What'd you say?
I have
you have a degree in what?
Psychology.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
And I'm going for a second degree in computer science.
Yeah. So one of the things that got me into numerology, well, I always talked about 9/11. It had all the 11s.
My daycare was in 9/11.
There you go.
I mean, not only World Trade Center.
But one of the things that got me into numerology is I don't really respect women's intelligence. I think most women are dumb as a box of rocks. They're pretty much big kids. Okay. But then I saw some women who were born on the 7th, 16th, 25th, or a woman like you who's a 7 life path. And I saw that you guys were actually intelligent. And that actually showed me that numerology even supersedes gender. You're about to get your second degree in what?
Computer science.
Yeah, that's not for dummies. And that is exactly what you expect out of a 7 life path. 7s are always going to have higher intellectual capacity. Even the 7 life paths who are women and in Africa.
Honestly, the way I see it is I just think the Chinese are kind of smart.
I think the Jews are smarter.
Yeah.
My family's Jewish.
Yeah,
Whoa,
there you go.
Yo,
Mossad agent.
You can't make this up.
But I'm not Jewish. Only when I'm with my family.
Only when it's convenient.
I think
yeah.
the degree is cool, but because of AI, I don't think it's that useful anymore, honestly.
See, here's the thing. A lot of people want to say that, right? But if you ask anybody who's actually in computer science, they'll disagree. Everybody who's not in computer science knows that, will think that. But it's like, the thing is, it's just evolving. They've been saying that for years, and AI is just going to become a tool. Now, it's going to take away, but just like everything else, entry-level positions.
Well,
until it comes for doctors.
But it's going to be just a tool.
But hold on.
No, it's going to come for doctors.
Hold on.
Who do you think made AI?
I was in tech, but also keep in mind, cybersecurity will survive. Computer science is more of a broader degree. So yes, it's still viable, but for how long? Because if you think about it,
but yeah, programming is going to be,
absolutely.
But all the entry levels and stuff like that, is going to take away jobs.
Look, I'll say this: it's better to have it than not have it. But I'm just curious to see, because from what I'm seeing, Oracle laid off 30,000 people. Also, Amazon, Microsoft. So it's going down in job.
They literally have dark factories.
Everybody thinks that.
Dark factories where there's no humans and only robots working in there.
Wow.
Let me give you an example. Last year at this time, my Clippers were using an AI software called Sora 2. And you needed an invite to get in there. It was the top of the food chain last year. Now, it doesn't exist because it's obsolete. Technology is advancing that quickly that within 3 years, you're not going to need certain type of doctors. They'll be done by computers. The more and more advanced these AIs get to the point where they can start going to machines and robots, Terminator 2 has a real possibility of happening.
Oh, no, I'm absolutely terrified about how advanced it's going to get. But I also feel like, since, like you said, computer science is so broad that it's not just programming, software engineering and stuff. Like, I think because technology is going to be becoming so big, you're going to need cybersecurity. You're going to need people to know computers.
Cybersecurity.
But now, because everybody's thinking, don't get a computer science, it's going to be, go be a doctor or mechanic or something. There's less people going for it and a lot more people dropping out. And then in 5 years, there's going to be less of a competition in that way, besides the older people who've been around. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Just be cautious because I will be wary because I've seen a lot happening in the
Yeah.
space. I was in the space as well, and I know people that were in the space and then had a job for like 2 years now.
Yeah. Well,
So-
to be honest, for me, the reason I'm going back for degrees is because one, I want to study abroad, which I never got to do. I want to, but I also want to like use it as like something to help me with my other passions. and
Gotcha.
stuff.
Which
And
are
social media, like streaming and animals.
animals.
But I want to just, be able to like when I'm streaming,
Animals like the grippers, like they
I want to rescue
dogs?
animals.
rescue animals.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's something about the grippers that they like dogs a lot.
No, I just like to give a voice to the pure innocent animals and that can't speak for themselves.
So I mean, you're a person who loves animals and is an advocate for animals.
Yeah.
What do you think about this right here?
What is that? A grape?
Groiper is a Nick Fuentes fan,
Okay.
and he was accused of having sex with his dog. What do you think should happen to a person like this who?
This accusation.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Allegedly.
okay.
Where is it coming from?
Allegedly.
I mean,
Like just someone randomly said it, or
let's assume someone got charged for this. What do you think the punishment should be when someone
To his dog.
does something like that to an animal? Because we know women are soft. They're not really into accountability as much as men. What do you think should happen from a legal perspective for this sick son of a bitch if this actually is real?
definitely some sort of therapy.
Therapy.
That's
Yeah.
Therapy.
That's it?
But part of
This is what I'm
it.
saying. This is what I'm telling you guys. If women are in positions of power, the criminals will be set free all the time.
No,
You gotta
no.
give them therapy.
I think while
Therapy.
he's in prison.
Therapy.
He needs some sort
in
of
prison.
yes.
Okay.
Because that's
Okay.
mentally
I thought some people would say in the ground, but
no.
that's what it
In
is.
addition, because if you're gonna be, because he's eventually probably maybe gonna get out,
Not
and
about
I don't want him to get out and not,
So
have
we have a couple questions. Who's paying for your degree?
Who?
my aunt who's
Your aunt.
91.
Okay.
I take care of her.
Okay. Oh, you take care of her. How's she paying for your degree if you're taking care of her?
Like
Financially?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So like I take care of my bills and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
she's taking care of that and always just if I need anything, but I have
Okay.
my own money.
Good question, chat. Good question, chat.
That's good.
All right. Do we have any readings to do?
It's
All right,
not easy, I'll say that. Taking
it-
care
it-
as
it's-
in
Better
my
than one
20s,
One-
a 91-year-old dementia.
Once you start putting other people ahead of yourself, that's how you evolve as a human being.
Yeah.
Once you know what it's like to put other people's feelings and other people's needs ahead of your own, that's when you evolve as a human being. I promise you.
The day I flipped a switch was when my uncle passed, and then I had to take on that role.
Wow.
Strategy sometimes brings that out of people. All right, if you guys want a reading 90 or above, let's get into it fresh.
We got I'm saying 12 says, hey Gary, really appreciate. Yeah, we got
Hey,
it.
get it bigger. I can't see shit.
Fuck, I'm trying to, but
God damn.
I
man.
had LASIK.
Oh, you can see that really well, don't can't you? How
Yeah.
old are you? You got LASIK
I
already?
just turned 27.
27.
You actually shouldn't get it when you're older because it's,
You look young, like still.
Thank you.
That's that Asian thing.
Yeah, that's
it
the
is.
Asian thing. Yeah. Hey Gary, I really appreciate the free wisdom that you give us. I was born on January 12th, 2000. I've been putting in work at the gym. I've gained 30 pounds of muscle in 2 years. I was hoping I could succeed in creating content. My girlfriend is born March 31st, 2001. Any advice?
March 31st, 2001.
His girlfriend, yeah. And he's January, sorry, I can't see here, Bills. January
Okay, so
12th.
I see. So what we have here, let me see. I'm trying to add everything up. We have a 6 life path. Someone who's born in the year of the cat. Someone who's a Capricorn, and they're into someone who's a 1. That makes sense. So if you're one of those gym guys, you're gonna like women who are 1s because they tend to be a little bit more on the muscular, athletic side. So that should actually make sense. Your woman is definitely a little bit more on the masculine side too because she's a 1. The thing is, for you, you're going to be highly sexed your whole life, so you need someone who can match that energy, and you get bored oh so quickly. So you have to make sure that girl is one of those type of girls that can entertain you nonstop. Because people who are born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, 30th, if they cheat, it's usually because they're just bored. Because 3 is a childlike energy. And people who have that energy tend to get very disinterested very fucking quickly. The good thing about 3 energy is they age like fucking wine. And because of that, as you get older, you're still going to be able to pull them. So, do I think your girlfriend is the absolute one for you? Most likely not. But I will say this, you are very attracted to her body. So, hey, I know exactly what a person with that type of birthday would be into. And it's exactly what this woman born in the snake here has.
I want to see her reading when you finish.
Yep.
What's the next one we got here? We have a lady here.
So you think that's more important than genetics, or?
I think environment and genetics play a role, but like for instance, if you're born here and you're going to be a Christian, if you're born in the Middle East, you're going to be a Muslim. But someone who's a 3 life path is going to have a short attention span, no matter where they're born, no matter what their genetics is. So you got to put all of it into one. Like you judge everything by psychology. You start using
I'm a science girl.
you start using this, and you add it to psychology because numerology and astrology is honestly psychology on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very like in between moderate kind of person in everything I do.
Yeah, you'll pick up.
Combine things together.
All right, what's the next one?
No.
One sec here, guys.
You guys want to get it in now?
We got Braden Lee,
9 life path.
April 26th, 95. Tell me more about my energy, and if you can give me a ballpark of what my earning potential would be for me. 4/26/95.
Well, one of the things is 8 is the number of money. That's why the Chinese started the Olympic Games on 8/8/2008 at exactly 8:08 p.m. And they made sure 8,882 people got married right before the games. They went from the 15th biggest economy in the world to the second in a matter of less than a decade. So you have the number 26. 2 and 6 is 8. The good. We're in the year 2026. So just like, for instance, Jaylen Brown, born on the 24th, won the NBA title in 2024. People born on the 26th should have a very good year in 2026. You have that going for you. The thing is, I can't read what your karma is. And if your karma is shit, it's going to hurt. Like I said, the OnlyFans owner in his 8-year cycle died. When bad things happen to people around the number 8, it's usually karma. And based off your birthday, I can't tell if you have good or bad karma. See, that's where, the environment and everything else comes in. I can't tell. But I can tell this. If you have decent karma, you will be rich. Achilles heel. Do not be a simp. I repeat me. Achilles heel. You are one of those guys who gets real soft around beautiful women. You're a 9 life path. That's how 9s are. 9s are very beauty conscious. Clav doesn't know this, but he helped me prove numerology's real. He's a 9 life path and he made it with looks maxing. 9s always are chasing the 5s because the 5s are the best looking ones. So again, my friend, keep your money on your mind. Don't be a simp. You will be absolutely fine in life. And I see you becoming extremely rich.
Or you can come over to my stream and be a simp for
I'm
me.
not talking. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Wait, you stream too?
She's already started.
Okay.
Why do you think she's wearing red? Red is the most sexual color out there. Red, R-E-D, adds up to 9. So by wearing red,
I can tell I look good in red or black.
Yeah, so do a lot of women. But it's like having sexual appeal. That red magnifies it. So when women wear it, they know exactly what they're doing, Mr. Psychologist. Anyways, going back to you, you're going to be a very rich man. Don't let these bitches fuck you up. Next.
All right. Let's see here. Got quite a few.
And if you guys want a reading from my students, because I kind of retired. I already did 45,000 readings. I don't do them that much anymore.
That's a lot.
Unless you're a billionaire, then I can make some exceptions. But if you want a reading with my highly trained students, gg33readings.com. gg33readings.com. Keep going.
We got one here. Let's see.
We definitely did that one.
Yeah. Audrey. Hi, Gary. Please give me a general reading of my 3 kids. Daughter, January 31st, 99 Tiger. Is she 33? Another daughter, December 7th, 2006. Son, December 7th, 2008. Yes, same birthday. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start with your daughter. That is the 33-6, meaning she does have 33 energy. And women who are tigers are the most difficult to tame. When it comes down to tigers, they're kind of loners. You know, the lions like being in the pack and the pride. The tigers usually are in isolation, and it tells you a lot about their lives, even if they're human beings. Tigers do not usually do well in monogamous relationships for a long time. Megan Fox is the ultimate example of this. Megan Fox was with Brian Austin Green, and when she married him, he had more clout. When they divorced, she had more clout. And then all her kids turned into transes, or transformers, whatever you want to call them.
Wait, who?
Megan Fox.
Her
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah, they're all trans.
Wait, actually?
Machine Kelly, yeah.
all of them. Again, the father's out the life. This is what happens. Because feminism was an assault on women, homosexuality and transgenderism is an assault on fucking kids.
Yeah.
And communism and socialism is assault on our fucking soul, not just the economy. But going back to the reading here, you're gonna have to make sure she's with another tiger, because that's gonna be the only type of person who can tame her. No other sign's gonna be able to tame a tiger but another tiger.
Wow.
So if she's a 99, 98 tiger, I would say she needs to find a 86 tiger, 12 years older, that can actually tame her. It's gonna be very difficult. The thing is, even though she's a tiger and they don't do well with kids, numerology supersedes astrology. So that 6 in her is going to want to have kids. So this woman will never be truly happy unless she has kids, but she's going to have to be kind of be forced to have kids because she doesn't know that until it happens. All right, next, 2 people born on the same day. That usually means a past life connection. Oh, wow. I like it. I do like it. Very intelligent people. This is the type of people I would say that they're more okay. They're not going to need as much attention because people who are 7s kind of figure their own way out. The issue is they're 9s. And people who are 9s are very easily influenced. Maybe not so much with these 2 because they're both born on the 7th, and that means high intelligence. But I would make sure that there's no drug activity around them. Other than that, I'm not worried about them at all. Let me see one more thing. Yeah. That's unfortunate. One of them is in their enemy year right now. The other one's 2006. Very, very strong past life connection. I'm not sure who was the sister, who was the brother, maybe, some other kind of combination before. But these are very, very interesting times, especially with your kid. Now, last thing I'll say about the 2008. It's going to be the least family oriented out of all of them. As they all get older, the 2008 is going to want to do its own thing, while the 99 and the 2006 are going to be more family oriented. Rats do their own thing. That's how they operate. One of my first students when I started GG33 in 2011 was a woman who was born in the rat year in 1936. She left home when she was 17. In the early 1950s, she left home as a woman in the United States. Insane shit. She became a circuit court judge.
Wow.
Yeah. And
what are the odds?
My student.
W.
Right, who's next?
All right, we got another one here. Let's see. One second. No, we did that one already. All right. But nah, man, I mean, I just wonder, so if you're a rat, your enemy year, can you sense things happening still or not really?
No, that radar doesn't work. That's something I tested out in 2014. That's a question I had in 2014. I wanted to know, is that rat radar going to work? And it just didn't.
Damn.
It's so funny how, probably not funny to them, but In 2005, the year of the rooster, the enemy of the cat, I saw nothing but dead cats. And I was like, wow, I never saw a dead cat again until 2017, the next rooster year. So it's always there every single time. The rats are getting absolutely shellacked this year.
Damn.
Who's next?
We got Hassan Bradley. My birthday is July 20th, 95. I met my wife 2019. She was born on May 14th, 94. Also learned about GG33 in 2023. Any suggestions for me to get that bag? Want to have my first child? Peace, brothers. I'm also be a truck driver. Extra fresh and fit to make 6 figures. Good stuff, bro.
Nice,
There you
nice. Myron Fresh, always helping guys out there make a bag.
Yep.
First of all, you're born in the year of the pig, 1995, and you met your wife in 2019, the pig year. Good energy. I see a 33.6, and I see another 33.6. Outstanding. Your wife is gorgeous, born on the 14th. You've done well for yourself. Definitely, batting outside your league, no doubt. Let's see here. You found GG33 in 2023. And let me tell you something. So did most of the world. People always say, Gary, you don't own numerology. No, I didn't invent it, but I'm the one who shoved it down everyone's throat to the point where they know what it is now. No one, did you know what a numerologist was before me?
No.
No one knew who this shit was, okay? I'm the one who made it popular. Now, how do I prove this? Well, if you go to AI and you ask them, did Gary the Numbers guy make numerology famous? Most of them say yes. Unless it's Elon Musk bullshit one, then, he'll push back on that. But love you too, Grok. But when it comes down to it, there's certain keywords I put out there. Enemy sign. Enemy numbers. Those are my phrases. If you go to Google Trends, Google Analytics, you'll see how that word has popped up like this since 2023. What also you will see is the fact that numerology has grown like this since 2023. On my fucking back. I made that shit happen. So that basically means anyone in this field, you're following my path. There's no doubt about that. So when you say you found GG in 2023, so did a lot of people, but you're just admitting it. How do you get that bag? Okay. Well, I see that you actually will get that bag. But I think with you, it's probably best to have a family business. Now, for most people, I would say don't work with your wife. You want your wife to be, taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, doing all that good shit, man. Not doing this lady in red shit, unless she's with you on the weekends. But a family business with you actually might work because you have a wife who's a 33.6 just like you. So I would say probably do something in real estate. I'd probably wait until 2028 to buy shit in the cheap because next year we will have an economic crisis. I've been warned you. AI is going to start becoming a real fucking problem. And for those of you guys who are always talking about the Antichrist, the Bible thumpers, the Muslims, the Jews out there, I always like to point out how there's letters within certain words. Like, for instance, you can't spell the word Bible without the word lie in it. You can't spell the word alien without the word lie in it. So I always like to look at that and be like, not sure. But I do believe there might be something or some type of energy that people call the Antichrist. And then when you take the first and the last letter of Antichrist, you get A-I. I want you guys to understand what's going to go on very soon. They're going to force a transition from the dollar to cryptocurrency. They're going to go with that for about 10 years. Then there's going to be a worldwide power outage. People are not going to be able to buy or sell anything for about 3 weeks. Then the lights are going to go back on. And then they're going to tell you, you know what, that crypto isn't good enough. Now, remember they talked about this in your Bible? You need a mark.
Yeah, mark.
You need a mark right here.
Mark of the beast.
Or right here. Where they can just scan you and they know exactly how much money you have, what you did. It's going to get there. AI is going to bring us there. In 2027, all new cars are going to have some kind of AI system in it where supposedly if you look drunk, you can't start the car. I'm sure the government isn't going to abuse that system.
It's already in Fords.
Yeah,
Ford
I
trucks.
saw that on Twitter.
I'm sure the government isn't going to abuse that system because you know how trustworthy the fucking government is. You got me fucked up. Guess what that means? I'm never going to buy a fucking brand new car past 2026.
Yes.
That's what the fuck that means.
Good point. If you buy a car past 2025,
Cool.
actually, they can actually monitor your driving, your mileage, all from a computer far away. Teslas have been doing this for years, by the way. Everyone that's saying, yeah, love a Tesla, autopilot. Well, they've been testing you out for years, unbeknownst to you, to make actual automated cars drive. Like the Waymo, that's the Tesla's technology as well. So, guys, you guys have this support system, you don't even know it. So, Gary's right. Gary's right. We got any more?
There's always more, man. There's always more. People want that now.
And then we'll get back to the show. Yeah. Dude, that's
Yeah,
scary,
we're
bro.
like one of the only shows that actually makes money.
Yeah.
All these other people are like begging, oh, give me $5. These people over here, man. See, I got a rich audience.
Good value.
You did all of them?
All right, good to go. Yeah, we did one. Cool. All right, back to clips. By the way, I like the red. It's a
Thank you.
it's a good fit.
Thank you.
But you know the worst part? She's Chinese. Oh hell no, bro.
you know you're gonna have to give me like a sentence of
I'm
What
scarred.
does that actually mean?
Yeah, because I
Well-
heard
well-
that the other night on Fresh and Fit.
Well, it's because the CCP agent tried to like have my kid
Uh-huh.
allegedly, but it
What do
didn't
you
work.
mean, like you didn't like you wanted that or you?
No, I didn't want that.
Oh,
But you know what I'm saying, it didn't work out, so they failed. So we won the mission.
okay.
I'll leave that there. It was tough. It was very tough. Very tough. No sugar beads. I'm not doing that. Screw you, bro. There's another one here from let's see. Yo. So Fearbutt posted this and like, okay, this was happening with Chud the Builder, right?
Who was
Look,
that?
I was actually
Trust me,
streaming with him before.
I'm gonna inform you on what's happening here. So look, he's a creator, hot on the scene.
And so,
He's pushing the agenda to say, you know what, blacks are bad, blacks are monkeys. I want to make sure that they suffer. I'm gonna like play the part and call them the N-word and see what they do. And I get it. It's content. People like it. I'm not saying that it's not content. However, when you go to that level of content, people don't like it. And to be fair, if you do that to blacks and they retaliate, that's all on them.
why does he
and all
have
on
the
you.
pedo mustache?
I don't know.
Why does he
And-
need a pedo mustache?
Yep.
Yo, bro, I've been told you about this, Chud, when we had our stream. You need to get this 2024 Zerka off you here, pimp. It ain't working for you.
So he's been going around to a lot of hood spots and where black people are to antagonize them and make them feel less than by saying the N-word. That's the whole point of these actual like clips. But he got banned because he went a bit too far, I guess. And they said, you know what? You're banned for 3 days. Then they said, you know what? You're banned indefinitely. So people complain to the headquarters. They complain to the stream platforms. They banned them pretty much off most things. Unless streaming on Pump Fun as a way out to still stream. But again, this is somebody that was going viral for, I guess we want to say, playing with black people's lives and saying the N-word because he has a gun on him, makes them mad, and then they come after him. So I don't know, bro.
You know,
Wait, so it's just for saying the N-word? 'Cause
No,
I
no,
feel like
no.
I see a lot of people
No,
like,
it's more like he's going to
with
spots.
the ER at the end.
Yeah, ER.
Oh.
But he's going to people's spots and kind of saying like, yo, like, what you gonna do, N-word? Like, nothing. Just for some clips. But it goes viral, so I get it.
You know, in 2025, we saw a whole bunch of so-called content creators get a massive following being racist.
Yeah.
Just saying racist,
I mean, that's
off-brand
still a
shit.
thing.
It is, but it's kind of dying down.
It's
It's
dying
not
out,
as high
it's
as
dying
it
out.
used to.
Yeah.
So what I need you guys to understand is you're not real content creators. You just jumped on a wave, and as soon as that wave ends, no one's going to give a fuck about you. You
Yeah.
have no life experience. You have no money.
No job.
You have no job. You have no family. You have absolutely nothing going for you. And then for these people who have 100,000 on Twitter and think they're stars, you're fucking clowns. I'm going to make this clear. There's a whole bunch of platforms. IG, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If you don't have at least 100,000
Rumble.
on 3 of those, you're not a fucking superstar. You're a joke. You can't go out here swinging your big dick around like you're somebody just because you have one platform. Motherfucker, I got millions on tons of platforms. This guy over here, what's your IG at? 1 million?
1.2.
Who are you people? You're absolutely nobodies. But you need someone like me to tell you this because there's two type of creators who actually made it. The ones who are just in here for clout and the ones who are in here for money. I'm in here for money. Money. The people who are in here for clout, they die out very quickly. Tell them, Fresh.
Yeah, so back to being a creator. Clout is definitely good for virality and notoriety and getting connections. However, with social media, having clout, making money is dumb because clout doesn't give you any type of like real long-lasting effect, and it goes away very, very quickly. You make money from your content, you can survive, feed your family, make more content, and reinvest into yourself. If you're just going viral and you're hurting your brand consistently and destroying the fabric of what you're streaming onto the platforms, then they don't want to have you on platforms. They'll probably demonetize you, and as well take away your money, your ability to make money, which means there's no way to actually bring in bread for your actual content and to expand. And at that point, what are you really doing? Nothing. So as a creator, think carefully about how you want to make content because yes, you can rage bait all day and do brain rot content, but what's the goal here? To make money? For clout? If it's just for clout, bro, just forget it because that lasts a very short period of time and then you're gone. So I prefer making money because that actually means you have progress, you have respect, and you can move forward into your content even further. So
What type of content you make now?
I do just chatting like day in the life vlogs and like IRL. But like that's my thing is like one of my least favorite people like in the world, like I find them worse people than OnlyFans girls are people who want clout so bad they will do anything. They'll sell their soul. They'll sell other like it's people that you can't talk to off camera. You say this is private information, this is off camera stuff, and they will bring that right on camera just for a viral clip.
You know, there's a guy named Action Man.
Yeah, I know him.
And this guy will literally get himself beat up just for clips. He doesn't care if people are laughing with him. He just wants the clips.
But I'm even talking about people even further. They do that and they'll cut off. They don't realize the importance of being a likable person, having connections. Like kind of what you were going off of. It's like it's not long-term sustainable because when nobody likes you and nobody trusts you, nobody wants to hang out with you, the clout will go away just as fast.
What's up, Sneeko?
Good point. So just to add to what you're saying, yes, you can have great content, but at some point you need to do collaborations. And then no one likes you, bro. Then what happens is you end up in a box like Nick Fuentes. Luckily now he met obviously Sneeko, he met Bradley Martin, Fresh and Fit. So he had some.
Who's Nick Fuentes? I've heard the name before.
Yeah. See, this is very important. This is very important.
Yeah.
We only know him because he's in our space. She's not in space. She don't give a fuck about him because she didn't even know who he is. He's someone who's a plant and is there to
what did he go viral for?
Racist shit in 2017. So it is what it is.
All right, we're from our sponsor.
Let's do both of them.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, we're from our sponsor. Here's a little scoop, inside scoop that many creators are talking about behind the scenes. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm using Rumble myself. They made a way to use Super Chat creators to get paid immediately without any fees at all. YouTube and Twitch take 50% fees when you tip creators. This method takes none. That's right. Platform takes 0 fees. I keep nearly 100% of my money, whatever you send me. You can Super Chat with Bitcoin, Tether USD, or even Tether Gold stablecoins. The tip will show up directly on a Rumble chat, which will do my best to read. All you need to do is download the Rumble wallet today on the App Store. The tips to your favorite creators like ourselves. You can do this walletrumble.com, or you can download the app directly from the app stores. Seriously, what an amazing way to get rid of the middleman, help the creator economy. Shout out to Rumble for making this happen in this disruptive technology today. Thank you. Cool. Awesome.
Shout out to Chris and Rumble.
Shout out to Rumble, man.
We got another one in like that.
Cool. All right, what's the next clip? But yeah, but honestly though, like to me, being a creator, you gotta be smart about it. And nowadays, you gotta be put on by somebody. You gotta be put on. 'Cause to start from fresh and scratch, it's gonna be almost
No, I
impossible.
told people I'm one of the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
No one put no last of the Mohicans, man.
Yeah.
No one after 2023 has any chance of being organic. I came out of nowhere, knew nobody, had no help, and I started this machine somehow, and it worked out. I got millions of followers, but I don't think too many other people are gonna be able to pull this off.
No.
I just don't. Times have changed. You have to know people. You have to provide some type of value. And I don't see anyone who just starting from nowhere is going to make it big anymore. I just don't see how it can happen anymore.
I mean, look at the girl who was on the podcast the other day. I mean, no hate, but like.
Go ahead and hate all you want. We need some clips, girl.
But like, I feel like, you know, so on the Fresh Fit, you know, it was the girl who got in the fight with Clav, and she was just interrupting Myron and like, and.
Oh, the bitch who said she wants a man who makes $10 million a year.
Well, I think
Really?
the other girl said 10 mil. She said 100K a month.
A month.
100K a month?
Yep.
Yeah, but then she was talking about guys asking her to pay for stuff. So there was a lot of like, you know, contradiction going on there. But, you know, I was like, someone, you know, a couple people asked me like, you know, why are you like so quiet? But I spoke up as much as I think I spoke up enough. It's just when you have somebody like being that rude and disrespectful and yelling over other people, I'm not going to be the extra obnoxious one, you know, like even everybody else was kind of getting a little uncomfortable.
When in the pig pen, you know, sometimes you got to get a little.
Well, I mean, I did kind of like
there you go.
speak up and be like, well, what, you know, whatever. But at the same
You
time,
didn't say shut up, bitch.
no.
That
But
was-
it wasn't really, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, would you invite her back on that podcast?
Of course, for clips.
Of course he will. He
Really?
wants the clips. He wants
Clips.
clips.
Really?
Because it's
Yeah.
funny. But again,
See, I feel like it was a little too much of like, because even if you read the chat going on, they kind of,
Yo, if
I
you
got
took-
to a point
If you
where,
took some water and just fucking splashed on her, you would have had.
well, I poured water on
millions
people
in-
for clips.
Oh, okay.
but I
there you
feel
go.
like-
How'd I figure that one out?
I feel like the chat was saying like Zerka and her need to shut up because it was like getting to the point where, like, shut up. Nobody, like, you know.
they're talking behind the scenes. Look, I understand the economy of clipping and content. However, girls like that, they're seen as shock jocks. So they come in, there's the content, and they leave. However, in that case, for anyone that's doing content like ours, it's good because they come in, talk their shit, makes us a little crazy. But
I think it's good for the one time, but I also felt like views were dropping when everyone was just screaming and over and talking like for 20 minutes over the exact same
The
thing.
views might drop, but the clips go up, and that's what people care about in this game. Like for instance, I'll still here quiet, and then I'll just start screaming and shouting. That's just for the clips.
Yeah. But like they were
What
shouting
farm,
over
baby?
the same thing for like 30 minutes and not letting
Yeah,
anyone talk.
This is what women do.
Zerka was doing it.
Zerka's funny.
Well, Zerka's a Canadian, so you know. Plus, he's vaccinated. That tells you all you need to know about John Zerka, man. But John is one of the funniest guys, and it was nice to have my B mic back after a long time because you know, Zerka was actually my B mic back in 2023. I was the only person he would get on. See, he's such a dog. Born in a dog year. If he wants to say something and you cut him off, he's like so anxious to get in there, and you just gotta keep talking, and then he gets frustrated. Like he needs to find a way to get in there real quick. I know how to deal with that guy, but most people don't. That's why when he goes on the show, he completely takes over. But I know he wants to completely take over, so I'll just start talking really fast, and I won't let him take over.
Wow. That's Zerka for you.
Yeah, it is what it is. Who's your favorite content creators?
Top 3.
Honestly, I don't really have.
That's probably the best answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really watch streams like that. I would say I don't watch him, but I do have like a respect for Speed. I think
He's the number one person in the game.
I think he always does like great planning, great content, and he's always respectful, and he doesn't have to use girls or he does his own thing and it works.
Yeah, Speed is a phenomenon because people like Speed.
Plus, he started from where he started.
1 in a
from.
million. Yeah.
And
But who put him on? Aiden Ross.
but I didn't even know that, so it's not like he's attached to him. And
No, but that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Aiden made his ass, and he should have put him under contract because anything that Speed would have made, Aiden should have got a piece of because he made his ass. And the sick part about that is, like, Aiden's a Jew. Like, you know, if a black man mixed this, okay. If a Chinese dude mixed this, okay. But a Jewish person mixed this? Bro, you're going to get disowned from the synagogue, Pit.
Yo.
How do you have the #1 content creator? You put him on. He is everywhere. Presidents from other countries are going out to see this guy. And you put him on, and you didn't put him under contract? Bro, you have lost tens of millions of dollars. And quite frankly, you should take your keep off because you don't fucking deserve it anymore, man. How dare you put the #1 black guy on, you don't make any money off him? Like, what the hell's going on here, bro?
W Speed. W Speed. All right, what's the next clip?
In all honesty, Speed's the 11 life path, so it makes sense why.
He went to Barbados, bro. My beautiful island, Barbados. He was
And you weren't there?
I'm so sad I wasn't there. But Rihanna wasn't there either, so I wanted to make that shit happen, but they weren't
He was
there.
in Miami for spring break or something like that.
I think so as well.
Did he used to live here?
I think he has a house still here.
Upper
Like,
Florida.
I think I've heard that he loves South Florida or something.
Yeah, Upper Florida, he has a property. Shout out to him, man. Good dude. All right, what's the next one? Oh, not this one. This one right here. Perfect one. So this is a guy being interviewed on Brickell, by the way, main Brickell Street here. And look at his response to this question about woman wearing a red dress. Let's play.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Ever be okay with your woman dressing sexy on a girls' night out with her friends?
Honestly, I'm all for it, you know? You can't conceal her to the rest of the world. If you have a beautiful woman, you should be proud of it. You shouldn't be insecure.
What's your limits for how revealing your girl can be when she goes out to the clubs?
She can do whatever she wants. She can wear whatever she wants. If I catch her sucking dick in public in front of me, that's a problem.
What? That's it? That's the only thing that's a problem?
Bro,
That's it?
Look at his forehead. Yo, that shit's... Yo, bro. Land the plane, my boy. This is terrible. This is terrible, bro. But
Even
at the youth fair,
we VIP.
Continue.
Anything else? It's all game, man. It's all game.
She
So
could
she's
come
bending
out,
over, it's all
no
good,
bras,
lying on her back, it's all
thong,
good. Oh, that's
fishnets.
acceptable. Who is this fucking Sid?
Hold on, it gets worse.
whole 9 yards. You don't care. If she's confident and you're locked in, y'all are locked in.
If that's what makes her confident and she feels confident in herself, I will 100% be supportive of that, no matter what.
And to the men who say, you don't really care about your woman if you're letting her come out the house like that, what would you have to say to that?
I'll tell you right now, you've never been in a position where you've dealt with a bad bitch, unfortunately.
What?
And if you're in the position right now where you're dealing with your...
Stop this shit. I married the fucking baddest bitch. And she's at her fucking house, taking care of the kids, going out there, living the fucking life, going to the beach where she wants, no job. Her only fucking thing she does is fucking does yoga and washes the kids, cleans, cooks, and does whatever else she needs. Don't tell me someone hasn't been with a bad bitch. You just haven't been with a good girl. You're around fucking whores. And they're fucking doing what they want with you, and you think this is shit normal because it's the same shit your mama did.
Hold on, it gets worse.
How?
There we go. There's more, and there's more.
First bad bitch, I would tell the guys to lock in because this might be the only chance you get, and you should worship the ground that woman walks on.
Would you ever be okay with your woman
Send the
dressing
ass toy.
sexy on a girls' night out with her friends?
Stop it there.
Stop.
It's
Are
funny.
you attracted to a man like this?
No. No.
But hold on.
Does he disgust you? Be honest.
I don't know if disgust to me is like really intense. Like I care enough. But definitely,
Would you look down on a piece of garbage like this?
yeah.
Do you think a
I
woman
feel like
should be put
I'm
on
a
a
very
pedestal like
submissive
this?
kind of gal, and I'm a traditional when I think of like men-women dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
He gives me the type that's like, let me like get on my knees and suck your toes.
There you go. She got it. That's that type of... Listen, this guy...
Now I'm not saying though. I will say, I don't. There's a little bit of like that I agree with in there, but then there's a lot of it that I don't.
But he's pandering to women to look good on camera. But in all reality, he said a bad bitch is hard to come by. No, it's not. But also, keep in mind, it's rather
Maybe
whoever's
for
asking.
him.
And to me, it's like, you know what? I got one. Let me keep her do whatever she wants. That's how you lose them. You lose them like that all the time because you're trying to do
I
whatever
mean, he's just
she
getting
knows.
used.
Exactly. So to me, number one simp is right here, bro. It's terrible. But again, this is the culture today. I got a bad bitch. Whatever she wants.
I mean, he's getting used and he's replaceable.
Thank you. There's so many simps out there, bro. They're replaceable. So again, this is the generation coming up. This is the guys on the street. We're cooked, bro. We're cooked.
Trash.
I mean, I think, like, if I was in a relationship,
How many have you been in?
I'm going to go with one.
You want
You've
serious
been in
one?
one relationship?
Yeah. I don't like to date.
How old are you?
27. I don't date
You're
to just
born
date.
in America?
But if you want to count, then we can go with 2.
Yo, Sue. Yo, chat. You believe she's only had one serious relationship in her life?
Only one?
Give me a 1 in the chat
I don't
if you believe her.
in dating to just date because you're lonely. Like, I have to actually, like, want you to be like my husband.
Got you. Question for you though. What about flings?
I've had 3 situationships. Like, the relationship is kind of iffy on, it's lasted a little over a year, but on and off.
Well,
Aries and Leo.
I'll say this, man.
Aries and Leo. Okay.
That's hard to believe, but maybe. Only 2 is crazy.
Really?
27, yeah.
You live in Miami?
Well, I'm not from here. I only moved here a year and a half ago.
Okay. Hold on.
Yo, chat. What do you think? Is this Cap over here? Is she trying to bullshit us?
I'll give her the 1 year and a half, but I don't know about only 3 flings.
Flings?
Yeah.
I've had like,
Cause you're 27, so.
well, I guess no, like I've had like serious 2 or 3. But those I would also consider in a sense like they lead.
So wait. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. First it was 1.
Well, because it
then
depends.
it was 2. Now it's 3. I mean,
Well, because you say relationship.
Yo, guys, is she capping? You think she's capping? Put a cap in
It
the chat.
depends on what you're calling relationship. 3 situationships, that is for sure.
Okay, chat wants to know what your body count is.
Yeah.
I hate answering that online. Like, I just feel like it's no one's. I will say this.
Okay. How about this?
It's not super high,
Okay.
but it's higher than
Alright,
I would.
Okay. Let me ask you this. There's a new car and a used car. You somewhere in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, she got it.
But I would say the thing is, the majority is when I was a wasted, like, 20-year-old in college.
Okay, fair.
Were you
Now
doing drugs, drinking?
drinking a lot,
So when you were drinking, you were out there being a
making
little
bad
bit-
decisions. in
Okay.
college.
That's one way.
But
to
like
put
I said, I'm 27. That was a long time ago.
Do you go to college?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, college.
Drinking is haram for a reason.
I'm sober.
Wait, hold on. So what about your last relationship? Why did it end? Why did that end? With your last boyfriend? Why did it end? Was it your fault, his fault?
It was long distance, and it was that. But he was.
I don't think you made your case to the chat. They're over there putting caps on there.
And that's because you're.
I'm not doing
Cap City.
anything. I'm asking questions, man. The chat wants to know, man.
Nah, because you're. It's like a leading question, leading answer.
I think the red dress is already swaying them.
No, like, well, I mean, I feel like, wouldn't you think it'd be opposite then?
No.
Like, why would you think I'd have more serious relationships then?
No, I'm not. I don't think they're serious. We're not talking about how many relationships you have.
But isn't that what the
Right,
original question was?
It was, and then we went into the body count question because that's what the chat wanted to know, and I'm here to give the chat what they want.
Okay, but the original question though was how many relationships I've been in. 1 serious, 3 situationships.
What exactly does a situationship entail? On again, off again?
It means something that you are talking and you want, like, you're basically dating, but it never gets to the point of where you label it.
You know what's funny? This question never.
All the fun without the consequences?
No, it's still exclusive. Like, you're basically dating. You just, something makes you not put the label on it.
this kind of sounds like the LGBTQI like.
No, like for instance, my
I
last
don't get it.
situationship. I mean, to be honest, but it was also the biggest factor that made it end so quickly was the long distance.
Did you
And
cheat
so
on him or he cheated on you?
Nobody cheated.
Nobody
It
cheated.
was just long distance
never
You believe that?
manipulation.
You believe that?
You've
I
never
do
been
believe
cheated
that.
on?
No.
How would you know that he didn't cheat? Though?
I know.
How
would you know?
Yeah, tracking devices on these guys?
No, it's just like loyalty is my #1 value, and I just like I'm really good at reading people, and you just like know.
You would never
like
know.
that. You know. I know we had this conversation during our E-Day.
You never know.
We had the same conversation.
Yeah. See, you're very trusting, I believe, to certain people.
But like you could just first of all, if it's not long enough, doesn't really leave much room. But two,
Look, the truth is that we will never know her true body count, and two, she's never gonna say it because it may look crazy.
You
now look,
you think you've never been cheated on because you're a bad bitch. That's why.
no, it's because
There's always a badder bitch.
no, I just could tell when somebody else's like value of loyalty is there. I would rather someone like I think it's more fucked up to cheat than to literally break up with someone and then go fuck someone like 30 minutes later. Because
Gotcha.
it's lying.
Okay. And you're not about that shit.
No. It's like the one thing that I would never ever.
Where does your values come
Forgive.
from since your dad wasn't around?
I don't know. Just
well,
upbringing.
I'll give you this: you're Chinese, wearing red. What's the flag? Red
CCP is
flag.
red.
Walking
Yeah,
red
yeah,
flag.
yeah.
Yep. Walking red flag, man.
So listen, the Chinese secret services are so fucking secret. Like we know the British is MI6.
Mhm.
We know the Russians are a secret service or
Secret Service.
KGB.
Mhm.
We know the CIA in America. We don't even know what to fucking call the Chinese secret service. But I mean, maybe you're over here signaling
They wouldn't never
with the red
accept me
hair.
though.
Why not?
Because I'm
You're-
basically whitewashed American, don't know shit about it. And
Yeah,
and,
but that might,
and if you put me in a room
that
with
might
Asian,
that might be your
if you put me in a room
act.
with Asian, especially
Yeah.
if you put me in a room with Chinese people, they don't think I'm Chinese.
What?
I've literally been on offline TV of Guess the Asian, and they weren't even sure I was
Just-
Asian.
Just
Different
Asian
racist
is-
shit
is
this.
it a show?
Asian.
Hey,
Yo, I want to
sign me
play
up,
that
coach.
game. I want to play that game with
Sign me
friends.
up, coach.
would-
Guess the black.
I'll play. Oh my God.
What are you saying?
Yo, where's that show, by the way? I'll be there next time. Just kidding.
What are you saying?
But either way, she's wearing red,
Guess
so
the black.
red flag.
Why not, man?
All right, what's the next one?
One second.
Last two here, I think. But at least she's giving us answers rather than just saying, "Oh, I can't answer that." So I'll give her some grace.
Hey, I'll leave it to the chat to decide if they think she's telling the truth or not.
We got here. Mill Spaces shouted to them on Instagram. Cam Newton was flabbergasted after Ray J revealed his body count, which is over 10,000 women in his lifetime.
Cap.
Now,
Cap.
Gary.
But dude,
Gary.
there's 365 days in a year.
Gary.
Times 10,
Gary.
that is fucking 3,000
Gary.
fucking some days, bro.
Gary.
There's no way he slept with 10 fucking
Gary.
K broads.
Gary,
Orgies,
Gary,
but even then,
Gary. Let me tell you something, right?
10K.
I spent a couple days with his team and Ray J. This nigga, bro, is a wild boy. And let me tell you what happened, right? This is a true story. No cap. Shout out to Ray J, by the way. Cool dude.
Is he homosexual?
No. From what I know now,
Bisexual?
I don't think so.
There's
but
something wrong with that motherfucker.
either way, he's a deviant. Listen, we go to a strip club in Miami.
Shocking.
I don't say the name.
Mm-hmm.
It's me, his manager, some girls and him, his team, right? Bro, Ray J is the VIP guest. We go upstairs, they bring him whatever he wants. Welcome back, Ray J. Here's a private room, automatically. And if you know this strip club, Drake made a song about it. That's might be a pretty big hit. Anyhow, so we're there, chilling. I kid you not. Girls are like, you know what? That's Ray J. They line up. I kid you not, they line up for Ray J, right? And what happens is he'll pick the girls, and then they all come into the room, and you can guess what happens after that. But I'm gonna just say that he be smashing, bro. And not only is it that, but he's a celebrity. So back in his heyday, he had the fair play. I'm Ray J. One wish is to smash you, sweetheart, and that was it. So Ray J, based off of what I've seen by myself, pause, not obviously in the room, but like, you know, the setups, I couldn't even imagine. By the way, I left that room, by the way. I didn't stay in the room. I couldn't imagine.
How old is he? Ish.
I think close to his 40s. I can guarantee you,
Still doing orgies at 45.
if it ain't 10,000 people, it's down there close to that number. I don't know that number, of course. I wasn't there.
Yeah, like how do you even get to that number? At some point, I feel like you just can't even count anymore.
It's because he's a celebrity. Look, I'm pretty known. Gary's
You
pretty
have
known.
to fuck one bitch every day for about 30 fucking
Yeah, but you're forgetting
years.
orgies.
30 fucking years to get to 10,000.
But Gary-
I
But
call
imagine-
cap.
Gary.
I call cap.
Gary, I'm not defending the number. I'm just saying it's high enough where even if he
Yeah,
said
I'm sure you got it great.
if he went over the number, is what it is. But it's high enough where so you know what, he had a lot of girls, bro, a lot. 10K maybe a ballpark figure that's too far off, but like, bro, it's a lot.
Does he live in LA?
Oh, he's a spot here in I think LA, yeah.
Yeah. No, I lived in LA for 3 years, hated it. One night I ended up going to some house. I thought it was like a
House
little
party?
Yeah. I found out the whole thing was just one giant orgy, and I left, and I never left my house ever again. I'm like, I'm a homebody.
Last time I was in LA,
So
I
uncomfortable.
was with him, and we saw a naked person walking in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
downtown LA.
pause.
I'm like, yo.
Bro.
We went to No Jumpers. After that, I was like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm not even spending the night. I went straight to San Diego.
Yeah, it was bad.
Shout out to Rob and Gang 28.
All right, last clip here for the night. The streamer Him Blase, who's walking from Philly to California, was hit by a car in Indiana. Had to be taken to the hospital. So imagine this, right? The streamer is in the middle of the road in a bright green vest, and he's actually streaming while walking in the middle of the street. Now, first off, he shouldn't have been hit, 100%. But why walk in the middle of the street? I don't get this. But there we go.
If you had
Some
red on, you
people
wouldn't get
think
hit.
that they're like, you know, the center of the universe. And
Stone
nobody's ever
Man?
gonna...
Because the car's gonna hit you, bro. Like, you're in the middle of the street.
You're not going to win that battle.
Well, yeah, he might get paid out though. He might get insurance money. Who knows? There we go.
Stab in his fucking head.
Oh my goodness! So you hear the car braking and then the impact. So they try to stop, but I guess it wasn't fast enough. And that's the aftermath there.
Man.
Bruh.
Did he die?
Did he die?
No, he's in hospital right now. He's not dead, but
He got up.
he got up though.
Oh, okay.
So if I were him, you know what I would do? This is the off the market advice, by the way. Not what I would do, just what people would do. They would say they're definitely feeling some pain.
Oh.
And then they would sue the insurance and get money. That's
Was
what
that
they
a
would do.
lane or the side of a lane?
He's in the middle, like
It was a
yellow.
lane. Okay.
Yeah.
He's over there in the middle.
But again, he's in the middle of the road.
You know, I want that guy to know he's going through some pain. I wish him a
Speedy
fast
recovery.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this is as viral as you're ever gonna be, Pimp. Give it up. Find a new line of work, man. You're never getting as viral as this again. Because quite frankly, I don't know who the fuck you are, and I doubt I'm ever gonna see your dumb ass again.
You know what's crazy, Gary? This may actually push him over the top. Because if he gets insurance money, puts it into streaming, he might actually survive.
Yeah, he's gonna do a bunch of drugs, bro. Come on.
He did that intentionally for the clip, or
No, I don't. Okay, so to
We
be
don't know.
honest,
We don't know.
that's a crazy clip. If that's actually intentional, I'm actually shocked because the
He
impact,
probably knew it was a possibility.
the braking, dude, that's a hard hit, by the way. From the back, pause. But yeah, that's wild. But if he sues the car company for the insurance, dude, that's a lot of money right there, bro.
unless you have the personality and drive, and even have the smart sense to get a team, something like that is not gonna make you.
Tell him to give it up.
I mean, even just it reminds me of like that one girl. I never heard of her, to be honest, until I was out with like Clavs thing and she was there. But that I think her name's Madison,
Madison?
the one who got like gangbanged.
Oh God.
Wait, Maddie?
Oh God.
Was she blonde or
From the
brunette?
frat and stuff, and she was like super drunk or like roofied or something like that.
Oh my goodness, I don't remember that
I
one.
never heard that on the street.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Frat thing, and they posted it without her permission.
Let's make sure we don't got any legal
Yeah.
issues over here on the
All
show.
right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we're all comedians anyway.
Yeah, comedians. We got any more chats, Bills?
more ads? You have another ad to read? Yeah, read that.
All right.
Yeah, read that, then we'll go to
And then,
readings.
yeah, read news. All right, guys. Last word from our sponsor before we close out with the super chats here. Again, 98 and above. Gary got you guys 100%. And Maddie's amazing. So shout out to Maddie.
Weren't we gonna be reading my like little thing?
Yes,
Yeah, we'll do
after.
it before
we
we
got you. This episode is brought to you by Rumble Wallet. All right, guys, another quick break to talk about something starting with Rumble is Rumble Wallet. If you've ever been curious about buying, investing in crypto, Bitcoin stablecoins, USAT or USD stablecoin, or even gold back coins, but felt like it was too complicated, well, Rumble Wallet is the easy way to get started today. You can buy, sell, and manage your cryptocurrencies all in one place, and the app is super straightforward. What really makes Rumble Wallet unique is that you can use it to tip your favorite creators like myself and support the freedom first community we built here on Rumble. Getting started is simple. Just download the Rumble Wallet app today, sign up with your existing Rumble account, no need for a new login, complete a few security questions, and you're all set up in minutes. You can start with just a few dollars with MoonPay built in to Rumble Wallet. You can easily buy crypto using your credit card, debit card, or bank wire. So you've been thinking about the advantages of crypto, download Rumble Wallet today. Click the link down below in the description box, search Rumble Wallet in the App Store, and that will be it for today. See the terms down below at wallet.rumble.com. Download today and support us as creators. Thank you. Cool. All right, and then readings.
Let's go to readings. And we're going to close up shop, so other people are begging you for money. You don't need to send us anymore. We're good.
There you go. Josh Perry. Hello, Gary. Hello, Fresh. Hope you guys are having a good night, like the podcast. Thank you. Just want to go
What
ahead.
about her?
Well,
How come you didn't say hi to her?
She's new, man. She's new.
She's a woman. I get it.
She's a red, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to go ahead and see how I can get this bag. I'm born on May 4th, 1988. I'm a martial art instructor also. I have the Q app, and it's amazing. Good stuff.
I appreciate it. The Q app is the best numerology astrology app there is. So you are a 8 and you are a 4. So the good news. The good news is you're born on the 4th. America's founded 7/4/1976. So the 4 energy aligns with you. That's why people born on the 4th, like Barack Obama, Jay-Z, Beyonce, did very good things in America because their energy aligned with America itself. The bad news, you got to work your ass off, bro. The 4 to me is considered the number of the worker, or in other words, the slave. Because if you want to make it big in life, you literally have to outwork everybody else out there. That's how the game works with force. You can't go out there and fucking sell drugs. You can't go out there fucking speed. You cannot do things against the law. This is very important. It doesn't matter if the law is just or not. That has nothing to do with anything. Even if it's a corrupt law, you have to go with it because 4s attract law and order like flies attract shit. Like whores attract the fucking John. It is what it is. So with you, you have to outwork everybody. Second, you got to be in finance. 8 is the number of money. People who are 8s should be in finance. Lastly, you're born in a dragon year. The dragon energy gives you the aura of authority. Vladimir Putin is about 5'6", 5'7", very short man. But he comes in a room, he owns it. Even dragon women, Fresh will attest to this, even dragon women get men to do what they want a lot more than others.
They try. They try with your
Or
boy.
they do. It is what it is. Martial arts instructor. Again, that's something perfect for someone with 4 dragon energy as well.
Shout out to Josh, man. All right, next one here.
What are you?
I'm a monkey.
He's a monkey.
No.
Say that again, Fresh. You're a what?
No.
You're a what, Fresh?
Hold on. I want her to say it. What am I?
A monkey.
Oh my goodness! I feel offended.
Why did you fall for that trap?
I'm just
Maybe
kidding.
you're the sensitive
No,
one.
listen. I'm kidding, by the way. But no. Apparently I'm a monkey, and supposedly we're smart people, and yeah. So far so good. So
Supposedly, you don't think you're smart?
I think whatever they think. So
Fuck what they think.
hey, I care what they think. Shout out to the chat, man. All right, next one.
Now you lying to them like those fucking bitches on Fresh and
No, I care what this chat here. I care what they think.
Okay.
Other chat, not so much.
He's capping.
All right, Kayla
He's
Catherine.
capping.
Her birthday. Oh, this birthday is 10/17/1982, and February 12th, 1985. Brothers. So they're brothers.
All right. You both have money numbers. One's a 28 life path. One's born on the 17th. The brother who was born in 1988 is the older soul.
1985.
Oh, no. It doesn't say 82, the first one?
82 and
Yeah, 82.
85.
Okay, so the first one is an 11 life path, and he is the older soul. He's not just the older brother, he's the older soul. So whenever someone's a master number, especially an 11, the key to their life is to control their emotions and not let their emotions control them. That is the absolute key. Now, as someone who's born in a dog year, I like what's going on now. Dogs, horses, good thing. As for the 85, I think you're going to do very well in life financially. I can see in your birthday. The problem is, my friend, next year is a goat year and you're an ox. Got to lay low. Benjamin Netanyahu just got announced that he has cancer. How fitting that his enemy year is coming very soon. There is no worse combination than the ox and rat. I told the rats to prepare for this year. I told the pigs, watch out last year. I told the dragons, watch out 2024. Zarka didn't listen. I told them all. And I'm telling you, you have to watch out next year more than anyone else because there is no worse enemy sign combination. Other than that, brother, I like it because we got two brothers, two are 11s. I would say the older one is the older soul, and the younger one is going to be richer. Oh, there you go.
All right.
The last one, okay, let me make sure.
All right. Before we close this up as well, Maddie, do me one favor. If we ever see each other again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my dog is there, please, bony my dog.
I try not to.
Awesome.
But you know, Myron's dog liked me.
Did you bite him?
No.
Okay, thank God. Awesome.
Scratched his butt.
Oh no, there's one more. There's one more here.
We didn't do that one, right?
Dedicated one. Birthday is September 20th, 99. I know the psychology, charisma, networking stuff.
Correct.
Advice on one, getting the bag, and when I get it, final enemy year, girl is born on soulmate day. Birthday is...
I don't care if she's a soulmate day. If it's enemy year, ain't gonna work.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. See. Remember, I just said there's no worse enemy sign combination than it comes to ox and goat. But see, when it comes to attractiveness, when it comes to having lust for your enemy sign, the rooster and cat is the worst. She's a cat. She's a cat, and I promise you, she will find rooster men the most attractive. Black the hell out. Who's the rooster guy? Clav. Nah, she's bullshitting.
I literally rejected him.
What's that?
I rejected him.
Have you?
Yeah. There's a
Really?
clip of it.
There's tape of this?
Yeah, I literally
There's tape of
said,
this?
No.
Hold on.
Oh, let's hear it.
On our E-date, was I a good E-date?
Yeah.
See? I'm a monkey.
I was actually very, surprised.
Telling you, man, smooth with the ladies.
Jennifer Lopez, Rooster, Alex Rodriguez, Cat. Those two had a fatal attraction on each other. Now, maybe it's not Clav.
I have issues with
but
August Leos.
Everyone has issues with Leo. It is what it is.
Yo,
I still got issues with Obama. I still got issues with Clinton. We all got issues with Leos, man.
But we get it's like drawn both sides.
Leos are a lot of fun to be with, man. They're very charismatic. They're fun people. But for instance, if you are with a Leo woman and she's rich, 100% whore. Madonna, Leo woman, J-Lo. I mean, I wonder whose body count's fucking higher.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Madonna. They might be in that $10,000 range.
Madonna for sure.
You think so?
Bro, look at her.
You're just racist because she's white.
Current boyfriend, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, all right.
Jamaican guy.
It's fucking disgusting. Going back here, you're asking me what to do, and you know all the networking stuff and stuff like that. I'm gonna go the same thing I'd say her. Put all your energies together and start analyzing people in a way, not just from a network perspective, but more from a emotional perspective. Master psychologists are like a numerologist. We already know boom, 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 boom. But if you start adding the emotional aspect to it, because of that 2 energy, not 2, but 20, which is kind of like 11, but still has that 2 energy, you're kind of like an empath. And the best thing for you to do, if you're asking me what to do besides the basics, is to tap into that empathic energy. You do that, then you have all bases covered. Like I told her, she's a psychologist, but if she adds that numerology and astrology, it covers every single basis. Instead of playing 2D chess, now you're playing 3D chess.
Good stuff.
Let's see, soulmate. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't give you the go-ahead on that one. Not gonna work. I do not believe a cat and a rooster should be together under any circumstances whatsoever. Enemy signs who have a lust for each other. So, no, I'm not with it. Going on a date. Fuck.
But girl, January 19th, 2001, this Friday.
He's telling me about a soulmate day that he's talking about. He's going out with another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a player over there, man.
Yeah.
He's a player.
Okay, Pip. Yeah, the 2001 is definitely better than the 2005 for you. 100%.
Gary, would we be a good match? Me and Andy here? You can be honest.
Did you call me Mandy or Maddie?
Maddie.
Crazy.
Maddie. I did it on purpose, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Because we went red, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing games,
If you guys were stock, I was short.
What the Gary, L Wingman.
Hey,
yo!
I keep it real.
Listen, bro.
She's saying we hit it off at first and then we
She's
just...
a 7 life path.
Mm-hmm.
7s are very difficult to get to know. She's never going to let you in. She's never going to tell you exactly who she is. She doesn't operate that way.
I'll find out.
She needs your space. This is a girl who needs your space. Now, the one thing you guys do have going for each other is you're both born on the 2nd. So you both have that diplomatic side. You both have that side where you want to compromise. You want to be somewhat of a peacemaker and things of that nature. And women who are born on the 2nd usually look like this. They usually have a level of attractiveness to it because it's like, and again, she doesn't look like a tomboy. She's over here dressed like a very feminine woman. And that's what 2 is the number of, femininity and stuff like that. It makes sense that you want to be a content creator, looking at your birthday. If I were you, my advice to you, never get married. If you do, you will 100% get divorced.
Damn.
Why?
Your energy is not compatible with growing old with somebody. It just isn't. Plus, you find most people stupid.
I find most people boring, and if they're not boring, then
Which
they're
means,
manipulative.
Yeah. There you go. So again, typical woman. She's above average intelligence because she's a 7, but she's using her sexuality, that 2 energy, with the lady in red over here. There's a reason the Matrix talked about this. It's always used by women. And I wish you all the success in the world. I do think that you will do best with content creators who are 11s. Since you're a 7, find someone who's an 11, get that 1-2 co-punch with them, and you could probably do some damage in here. And I'm
What's
going to
an
tell you
11?
why. 11 life path in numerology. You're
Like,
a
what would that
7.
mean, like personality-wise?
It would mean someone who's a little bit more on the eccentric side, someone who's
Like
a
speed.
little bit more. Yeah, speed's exactly an 11, right there.
So I guess for me, no Panda Express, but it's fine.
What are you saying?
I'll find love somewhere else. No, sweet and sour chicken.
I'm pretty much an open book, except I will say you'll never get to know
Chicken fried rice.
all of me.
Nope.
But that's kind of like the fun,
no
in my
soy
opinion.
sauce. I'm screwed, guys. Thanks to Gary. L Mans, bro. It's fine though. I'll figure it out.
L man.
I'll figure it out.
L man.
Well, guys, now you know Gary don't lie. Gary tells you the truth, bro. Gary don't lie. So there you go. All right, W show, guys. I think you did pretty well here. Where can they find you?
Maddie Coles, MADDYCOLES.
All right.
Not on OnlyFans anymore, right?
No.
Because we know some of these simps are going to start looking for you
No,
right now.
it's
And
So
not
she's
there.
not there.
And where do you stream?
Maybe your sister is, maybe your whore mother is, but she's not there anymore.
And where can they find you?
Everywhere, Instagram, Twitch, and Kick.
That didn't sound too good.
yeah.
Okay, everywhere but
Everywhere's crazy.
you know what I mean.
Anywhere but.
OnlyFans
Gotcha.
and Fansly and all that jazz. I won't be on.
And you're
there.
not on these sites like it's not just OnlyFans. You don't do any of that shit anymore, right?
I mean, I have a passes, but I don't even use it.
What's a passes?
It's like fanfics where I don't even post really. I kind of.
Is that like another?
It's a subscription thing, but you can't post like anything
Nudes?
bad. Yeah. Like
Okay.
even if you post like a bikini, it might get flagged.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I do have a question for you though, because me
Uh-huh.
and as being adopted, me and my mom have a very interesting dynamic.
What's your birthday?
December 27th, 1955.
Oh well, she's a goat. You're a cat. That's in the same trine. So you should have a decent relationship to a point. No?
Well, we have one now, but we're complete opposite. It was terrible growing
No,
up.
I mean, listen. She's a 5 life path in numerology. She probably was very obsessed with her looks and stuff like that. People who are 5s are always on the go. They're always changing. The person she was in the very beginning of her life was definitely not who she was after. The thing is, she's also very adaptable, so she's very easily influenced by her environment. That was probably an issue. So, I mean, listen, if you're adopted, do you know who your birth mom? Yeah, okay. As a 7, I just want to say this: like a lot of people, they couldn't handle that loneliness. They couldn't handle that. As a 7, even though you're a woman, you can be by yourself more than most. You can handle that type of energy. Most people just don't have it in them. So,
Well, that's why I was saying why I don't have a bunch of relationships, because it's a waste of time. And you were saying that earlier before we started, that I don't like to waste time.
no doubt about it. But you
Hence
also,
why I don't
but
waste time.
here's the thing.
Don't worry,
with
I
my
won't.
emotions.
If you,
I won't waste your time.
If you drink,
I'll make
hey, the bedroom's right there.
Look, I'm a stand-up comedian as well, and a gentleman as well.
Good thing you don't have to get paid off it.
Yo, really, I can't stand up. Sorry, go ahead.
April 2nd, 1999 is my birthday.
Yeah, definitely a 7 life path, born on the 2nd. So you see the femininity, you see the softer side. She's not out here arguing. She's not out here, talking back and shit like that.
But there is some confusion though that I always wonder, because
Talk
I
to
was
me.
I was born in China. I was adopted.
CCP agent.
So
Yo,
I was adopted as a baby, but
You might be a CCP asset for all I know.
For real,
this might be
man.
a cover story.
It might be.
Maybe you're trying to infiltrate
I
the
thought we can test it out.
influencer
Put
space.
me in China right now and have them all look at me like. I promise you,
Maybe
they will not
they used to
accept
be in
me.
your OnlyFans.
They will not accept
Oh
me.
my God.
They won't even think I'm Chinese.
Yeah, well.
But like
good
with
cover
time
story.
zone difference and blah blah blah, like it's like, is that really my birthday?
all right, look, Gary, I'm gonna do a vlog with her.
Mhm.
See how it goes. How about
Hey, wish you luck, my man.
that? You say wish me luck.
Wish you luck, man. Wish you luck. No,
Okay.
she's more intelligent than most bitches, that's for sure.
Awesome. She's a very good guest. All right, guys. Gary, obviously you know where you can find him.
Yeah, so Matrix University started today.
It's live.
I've always been teaching you guys about numerology astrology. We have the Q app. The Q app is the best numerology astrology app ever is. There's GG33 Academy, but with everything else in life, we evolve. AI is changing everything. You guys need to be prepared for the economy of the future. Matrix University is where you can get those skills. $62. That's fucking cheap as hell. You learn about AI, you learn how to code, you learn how to make websites, you learn how to do everything you need to make in today's economy. Plus, I talk a little about numerology and astrology and how to actually use that for women and things of that nature. Like, for instance, she right here, she's a 7 in the cat. To be with a cat, you basically have to have some type of value. She has to feel like she can learn something from you. She can gain something. Look, see this? See this? This is how cats are. This is how cats are. So if
That
you,
is important too, though. I get bored
100%.
easily.
So if you want to be with a cat, you got to provide value to a cat to the point where, yo, I can learn something from this. I might pursue this.
Don't worry.
That's how it works with cats. This is the type of information you can learn in Matrix University. MatrixUniversity.co.
Also,
Now here's the problem with him, though.
here we go.
I believe in monogamy and I love loyalty,
I do too.
but you eliminated me from your E-date because of my monogamous
Back then,
values.
I was a foolish guy. I was lost in the sauce. I realized monogamy is important. Life is important.
This
so
was
it's trust.
probably maybe 2
And
years ago.
And
Oh,
honestly,
I would love to put him next to a
And-
lie detector machine right now.
And honestly, man, I believe in one family.
Oh, see, now the glass have to go on.
One
because
culture.
You can't take him seriously.
Because in hold on, the lady in red signifies Love and respect.
There you go.
Black.
Okay,
The
Morpheus.
old fresh died a while ago. I'm skinny now. Things have changed. So maybe one day we could figure that shit out. By the way, guys, I've also started an agency for creators as well. If you're lost in the world of creation, you don't know where to go, but you add value, I can put you on to the best setup to get views, podcasts on my network. Play the clip if you don't mind.
So you manage
Yep.
OnlyFans girls.
No OnlyFans girls, only creators that actually add value. No brain rot people as well. Here we go.
There's some other people in here.
The strip club, bro. I met the guy from Fresh and Fit. Next day, I'm on his podcast. That podcast probably made us over $500,000 in course sales.
Really?
Yes.
It made that much?
It printed,
Stop it
bro.
out.
And it's all because I was...
Fellas, we've created so many people in the industry, you have no idea. Friends, partners, people you know, all alike. But you know what's missing from most creators? They don't have a network, or they weren't put on in the right way. So with the right network and putting on the right way, you can win in so many ways. So guys, tap into that, man. DM me on Instagram, Secret Order Life. See you guys then. Cool.
This has been a GG33 production. Peace.